recording. Okay, so last time, as I said, I'm going to retcon the story. You had to travel from Hoffa. You were trying to make up your mind whether to go to Mallory or to Odeon, but your new person on board ship said they needed to go to Uzax. Couldn't tell you too much, and the presentation at that time was the less you know. If you get caught or anything else happens, the less you're going to reveal, which is fine. Got to Uzax. We found out it was a fairly dry planet, which most of you felt happy about, but it had a very, very high lore level, and also had a dictator on, which you weren't too terribly sure, because everyone seemed to love this guy, which everyone knows, is that possible even? But anyway, so Vark went off on his own. Some of you went to the starport and bought a bit and had the dinner and all that sort of stuff, waiting for Vark. Vark then called you up out of the middle of nowhere, said, look, I need you to meet me at such and such a place, and pick me up there. Can't talk anymore. Boom, gone. That involved a whole lot of discussion, which we're not going to go back into. So you flew over. It was a park-like place. You landed. There was some, let's say, ungood people, perhaps, might be a word, ungood. I'm not going to say evil or enemies per se, but people who were not on Vark's side anyway. He rushed on board with a female in tow, which sort of mystifies you a little bit. You managed to get up into the air, out into space. You were followed by many, many fighters during that fight, where Garen and Dale acquitted themselves very well. Sam managed to get tossed about in the engineering bay, hitting the maneuver drives and whacking something that she didn't mean to. Ergo, the maneuver drive issue. From the battle, as you jump into jump space, you've lost the hardening around the computer. The computer's gone down one level. Your maneuver drive is down one level. But this time it's not going to be as bad because it's not taken from... I'm taking away that it was a hit from the... anyway, it's not as bad. It's easier to fix. And you're in jump space. That's where you're at the moment. So, Victor, if you... So I'll just roll for Sam. Just give me a second. 2d6 plus 1 to support you. Or not? Yes, right. You got a +1 on your fixing the maneuver drives in jump space.
Yeah, alright. There we go. There we are.
Nicely done.
Nice 13.
Yep, nicely done. Okay. So your maneuver drives are back up to what they should be. What are the rest of you doing in the time you've got in jump?
Well, I've got a week. I don't know. Polish my weapon.
Okay. I'm assuming you're either meaning your gunnery controls or a physical weapon.
Yeah, like, you know, my assault rifle or something.
Okay. Rightio. Victor, anything else you need to do?
No, I think he's gonna go over all the engines and computers and just kind of take stock of everything and double check that everything was in good shape. That'll be like a
what's his computer and
yep.
What's his computer and his electronics?
Computer is 2, electronics is 2.1.
Give me a 2d6 plus 2, please.
There we go, 9.
Okay, and we'll need Pierre. I need Stav to give me his computer roll just to reinitiate everything in that part that Mandar's just fixed, Victor's just fixed.
Did we take
Any
any?
modifiers?
Your computer skill.
Sorry,
Okay, that's all.
just a quick question, Steve.
Yep.
Last session we took some cargo hold hits, but we didn't. We didn't have any cargo though, did we? So
No, but
once they were patched,
they're all patched. You're all sweet
Yeah.
there. They all got patched before you jumped. They had to be, otherwise you couldn't jump. Yep. Is that all cool?
Yeah. I'm going to check with my medic Garen, and I'm sipping on a shot glass of whiskey, and I'm just checking on my genetic code testing, seeing how things are going in that regard. See what she has to say when she runs a few tests.
Okay. Test
Say,
time.
hey, Garen, how am I doing? Did you test anything? Are we a little further along?
Okay, Garen, if you can give me a test, please.
Is she there? She froze for me. Might have stepped away. She's muted.
Okay.
Okay, come back to her. The other thing I would want to do, Steve, is I would want to talk to Vark about this girl. Who is this girl that's with us? What is
Rightio.
going on?
Rightio.
I mean, really, that would be something that would go down.
Yeah, he apologises. It wasn't part of the plan. He got there. He thought he was there for getting information for your next stage, and she wouldn't give him the information unless she could get off the planet. So things were getting hot for her, and he couldn't convince her. He did think about taking out some of his other tools to convince her, but time was of the essence. So,
what does she look like, and what information? Now I'm going to question her. What the heck is the
well,
information?
she'll give the information to Vark, she says. What she looks like, long, sort of, not straggly, but not good hair. Sort of a mousy brown, light mousy brown hair. Blue eyes, sort of average face, sort of a plain Jane really, dressed in like a two-piece sort of suit, but a very low socioeconomic sort of thing, if you know what I mean. Like it's made of velour or something.
Obviously, she didn't have any weapons on her when she came on board, and she's
No.
unarmored, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Only thing she's
And of course,
got
she's
is
got
is a wallet.
No equipment and no gear, or no backpack, or no other anything.
Just a wallet.
Just a wallet.
Yep. So she's got some creds, an ID card, and a couple of other bits and pieces which only really pertain to the planet she was on, like a travel pass and that sort of stuff. Right. So she'll give the name as the person on the credit card, on the ID card, Amanda Brown. The information she has, she says to Vark, is she to share this in front of this crew? She says, well, the other crew that are going to help get it all done, so yes. So, she sits down. So, she's trying to be gathering info on the prison on the planet that you're going to. Okay, and this is the info she can give you.
what was her name again? Sorry.
Amanda Brown. Okay, so the Yamachi, and I'll spell that for you. The Yamachi Corporation, they own basically this planet, and what they do, a mega corporation, sorry, Yamachi Mega Corp. They rent locations on this planet, and they've rented to various planets, several disparate, large distances between them, prisons. So you're not sure which planet, which prison you're going to, but she says she's got the details of that. So that's your first piece of information she can give you. The next thing she can tell you is that she can give you the exact coordinates of the prison, so you're not mistaking the location of which one's which. She'll also inform you that she's understanding that the camp security includes barbed wire fences and control towers. She understands that there's typically only a single guard in each control tower and a handful of patrolling the wire. she doesn't know that's pretty much what she's got, which gives you an idea of what you're going into. Population of the prison would be somewhere in the 100 mark, somewhere around the 100 mark. That's including guards. So it's not a big prison, it's a fairly smallish prison, but there's definitely razor wire, there's definitely control towers, apparently 6 of them. Each one is typically guarded by a single guard. And yeah,
what would you? So this is looking like a World War II prison camp.
Kind of like, yeah. It's been purposefully kept low tech because the higher tech, the easier it is to infiltrate or break out of in some ways. So, and remember, it's a desert planet. So, unless you're lucky enough to get an oasis, you're going to die of thirst on this. It's a desert, really deserty type planet. So anybody got any more questions for her? She probably isn't going to give you much, but you can ask her and you might find something.
Well, what's the best plan of going in there? Are we going in there like we got you off of this planet? Just go in there blazing and blowing holes, or what?
She says that's not my part of the job. I'm here to, if I can support you. So she'll tell you.
I say to her, listen here, little Miss Lady, we went through a lot of shit to get you off this planet. You put us in a
bind. To get
bind.
this information for you. So she says what she's got. She's got streetwise, liaison, and demolitions are her skills.
Well, those could come in handy. The demolitions. Well, I just want ideas, though. Vark,
yeah, well,
and what's her name? Amanda? What's her name?
Vark says that's up to us to decide because we are going to be endangering ourselves and potentially your ship, which is, I've got a sort of...
What are the planetary defences?
None. She says.
Oh, there we go.
Well, why don't we just fly in, come in low, or just do a rapid descent, drop into the middle of the courtyard, hose down the guard towers with ship's lasers, or the old sandcaster, and
go get them.
Okay, the only thing there is if you do that, Vark will tell you that if you do a sandcaster,
we could kill our guy.
Yeah, and he is
Sam?
very, very important. He's a prisoner in.
Not if he's not up a tower.
No.
This guy.
Yeah. So taking out the towers, as long as he says your first idea about going in there and just doing a flyover might be more beneficial because then we know what it looks like, and then decide from there how we want to approach.
Yeah, we should probably be able to find that out from 20 miles up.
Yep.
Do a sensor scan, and I mean, I'm figuring a prison camp's going to have a separate area for the guards. So there'll be like an office, a barracks for the guards, things like that. We just hose that down, and there's no opposition then.
Well,
I mean, what's our take on collateral damage here?
Group?
How much collateral damage are we willing to live with?
Well, as long as the ship can fly and jump, we've already taken damage. I think the goal is we could expect some collateral damage, but we want to keep the ship flying.
No, I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about to the other people.
How many guards and stuff do we want to kill? We just want to hose the area and kill all of them, or?
I don't care. We'll kill whoever we need to, just as long as we get our guy. If anybody's in our way, we'll shoot them down. There's no. I mean, this is war. This is a war action. It's casualties of war. We got to get this guy to save humanity. If they're in our way, they're in our way. It's friendly fire. That's my attitude.
Sounds good to me.
Right, Victor?
Yeah.
Victor's my guy. Victor always has my back.
Yeah. Seems reasonable. I mean, we can't
Yeah,
afford
you
to do
guys
half
always get
measures and
yourself in
take
trouble,
chances.
aren't you?
Yeah, this is true.
What's my favorite medic mumbling about over there? My favorite doctor?
Nothing. I'm just listening to you guys.
Hey, by the way,
Chatting
I'm
away.
sipping on this whiskey, and I was wondering when am I going to be able to actually have a big fat tumbler glass? How's my genetic stuff going there?
Well,
know?
I'm still filtering through all the data that comes in from the information that I'm gathering. So I'll let you know as soon as that happens.
I mean, I'm really tired of sipping this little tiny shot glass. I want to gulp down some whiskey, feel it burning down my throat, feel the
Well,
sensation.
you could always just
I don't
gulp
know.
it down and see what happens.
Well, I kind of like to see you sipping, little bits at a time.
Jesus,
Little bits at a
you know,
time. maybe.
you two, Dale will say, need to get a room.
Just not nice. My medic, just not nice. As I sip a little bit more of my glass of whiskey, my small shot glass of whiskey that lasts most of the day.
Well, Jacob, I'm sure that's not the only. It's not the only small thing that you've done.
Oh, well.
That's below the belt, literally.
Well, we can talk about that in a little while there, Smithy. Be nice now.
I'm trying to be nice.
All
I'm
right.
always nice.
Right feeling.
All right. So I don't know what I'm with Brian.
Yes,
I say
Peter.
guns blazing, but I do agree though we can't sandblast them and kill our guy.
Well,
Is there any way?
yeah, unless you get from your senses something that says that would be okay.
Yeah. Is there any way we would know where the guy is, or do we know anybody on the inside who could help us? Maybe
No,
we can
she
make-
said we tried that. The one person we sent in, I've got a picture of him. If we can get him back, that would be really great. But if we can't, well, we can't. But the target is this other guy. This other guy, whose name is, sorry, just let me have a quick look for it. Alvin Dubois.
Alvin Dubois.
Yeah, I'll just put that in the
Okay,
Is
what's
that
the
the
name?
guy
What's the
we're
name of the guy we're supposed to be getting out?
Alvin Dubois.
Alvin Dubois is the guy we're getting.
Alvin.
When we get into orbit, can we like hack the system? Can Pierre do some computer magic? Or I mean,
Well,
Stav?
it's low tech, so it's probably not going to have even that much. The man that Amanda shows you is a guy called Aziz Popov, and that's the guy she's hoping you can also assist her with getting off, because he's a great person. He can get into places very quietly, and unfortunately he got in really well, sent out the information, and then he went dark, so she doesn't even know if he's alive. But if you can get him, yeah,
Well, I think the first thing we need to do then is just scan the site from orbit, determine whether how close the guards barracks are to the prison. I think any first target is the guard barracks and the towers. I mean, what are they going to have? Machine guns popping off at a spaceship? You know, yawn.
Yeah.
I'd run that risk.
Yeah, what's our hull down to? 0.08? I mean, that's starting to... The guns can start to do serious Swiss cheesing on that.
The
Oh
only thing-
yeah.
Only thing you've got to
We've
take
got-
care of is your computer, eh?
So what exactly are our turrets? We have two beam lasers. I think one's a double beam laser, one's a beam laser to missile rack, and then we have a beam laser and a sandcaster, right?
A pulse laser and a sandcaster.
A pulse laser and a sandcaster.
Yeah, beam laser, pulse laser, missile rack, sandcaster.
I would say Vark, since Vark has gunnery skill, we put Vark in the sandcaster pulse laser. We keep Dale and Garen in the other two that they were running, and we go in there and just blow some shit up and drop to the ground wearing combat armor with full weapons and just get the dude out. Alvin Dubois, here's your ride. Time to go. That's the way I would want to do it.
Alvin Dubois.
Alvin Dubois, it's time. This is your field
So
ticket.
she gives you an old photo of Alvin. She doesn't know. I mean, he's clean shaven. He's, if anything, he gives you sort of the impression he's either like a professor or an engineer or something from where he is, what he's in, sort of stuff. And it's around about 10 years younger. So she says this is roughly the guy you're looking for.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, he probably now is all muscular from doing his, bed bar calisthenics and getting a lot of prison tattoos and things and cutting his beard in the asymmetrical style or whatever. So he's probably way different.
It's quite possible. Okay, folks. So, no one's wanting you. So you sort of got your basic plan is to, correct me if I'm wrong, fly over, do a sensor sweep, ascertain where things are if you can, and then based on that, decide how you're going to go in, whether it's guns blazing or whether it's going to be a little bit more surgical, and try to find your guy.
That sounds fair enough.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Okay. Cool. Anyone want to do anything else with their 1 week in jump drive? In jump. Sorry.
No.
No?
Oh, yes. Once again, I'm on the lookout for Omega Energy with my sensors.
Okay, so as soon as you come out, you're going to be searching for that. That's cool. Oh, sorry, you do it in jump, don't you? Just to check. Give me, excuse me,
possible,
give me a sensor
yeah.
roll, please. Yep, give me a sensor roll, please. Nicely done. You're not catching anything. It's same background noise as it has been for the last couple of jumps.
Great.
no news is good news.
So, you come in. Boom. And I take it that you're, it's a sort of a given at the moment that you're all in your stations, with the addition of Ark now being in a vac suit. And
Yeah,
in
correct.
the gunnery tower. Yep. Okay. So, up to Stav to do his sensor sweep.
Yes, Stav.
We're coming out of jump already, or no?
Yep. And you're in your normal. You've vacked out the internals, and everyone's in a suit and stuff. So Stav, several things. You get several warnings, saying that this is a penal colony. Your transponder has been copied and it's basically going to be sent around the system, so either you're going to have to track every single little communication system to completely wipe out your transponder or not, up to you. But at a time like now, is that really a bother for you or not?
Didn't we master that somehow?
Oh, not yet.
No, I thought we did, but okay.
I think I stuttered. My Discord sputtered and I missed something there.
The transponder.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
They copy it and they'll see it's registered to Ivan Got a Secret or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. I'm not sure if we changed it or if we just talked about it. I don't
You
see
were talking
anything
about
like
it. No
this.
one's actually done any major roles on it.
Hmm.
You've got
Ah,
other
crap.
things
Well,
that could have taken your attention away from it, but you had talked about it.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Crap. No. I guess we'll.
Yeah, and that's about the only thing, apart from if you land near a prison zone, expect to be fired upon. That's it. That's what you get, basically.
It depends on what they're shooting with, I guess.
Yeah,
Whether
they-
we're worried about that.
accepted.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, gonna say you were you aiming for the gas giant, sorry, or for the planet?
Don't we normally try to refuel first?
Is there a way? You said the planet's not that secure. Is there a way to refuel on the planet?
There's no water on the planet.
Well, then we would have aimed for the gas giant.
Okay.
And how far is the gas giant for the main world? So we should be out of their range then. They shouldn't have even picked this up.
Probably not. Probably not.
If we come up.
Unless all of your intel is completely, absolutely incorrect. How often does that happen? Here we go. Travel.
Yeah.
Sorry. Just getting to the right bloody page.
I've been Sid, not Sid. Stav has been tracking how often we're failing, and he's been looking at it, and he looks at the graph again, and he sort of does a double take. It seems to look like a pattern of a throw of 2 dice for some reason. I don't know why.
Stav and your statistics. Stav. So Jerry, blah 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 blah. Here we go. Distance to close giant. Are we traveling 1, 2, 3, or 4G?
Well, did we fix the drives? Are we
Yep,
back up?
Yep.
Yeah, we did fix the drives.
Yep. Because I retconned it, so it wasn't that much of a major damage.
Well, then I think we would go at 3G, but we're going to keep the 4G in the banks. So
Okay.
we're going to go in and fuel. But we're not going to give away, unless anybody has an altering opinion, we could go down to 2. But I don't want to go at 4G until it's crunch time.
Okay. So just over 78.5 hours. It takes you to get from your jump point, escape point, to the closest gas giant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So we're going to go do that. And the first thing, of course, we're going to do is refuel. I'm also going to ask Victor how things are with the drives. I know the hardening's off on our computer, and that's down a level. But Brother's still functioning good, I imagine. Because we still have all our...
They've fixed Brother. He's back up to 4. In jump they did.
Okay.
Yep.
But we're just down a level for processing.
So you need some raw materials to be able to fabricate into the hardening stuff, because it's different to hull plate. Can I please get a so Victor, if you can give me a engineering roll so you can report back to Jacob. Jacob, if I can get a piloting roll for you to scoop in. So it's green across the board. You scoop
13.
in. It takes a couple of hours. Your fuel processes are kicking in, and you've got a travel in system now. So that would be
Okay. While we're refueling, I'm going to ask Stav if there's any way that he can mask our or cover. Didn't we get something from the Navy to cover our transponders? Didn't we do something way back when where we could act like we were somebody else and we're the Navy? Because really, this is a high security mission. We're bypassing the law to get this guy who knows what he's doing.
Oh, I thought we did.
I thought that lieutenant chick way back in the what do you call it, gave us cover transponder. Remember when we were fighting all the brainwashed people from the what do you call it, Mega Energy?
Yep.
Yeah. The tin hats.
Okay.
Well, we got magic buttons on our neck now, and we are wearing all those too.
Except for Roxy and Bark and Amanda.
Oh. Yeah. Well, maybe we better get some size shields on their heads at least. We still have extra size shields. I'll have them wear those.
Okay.
Make sure they at least have size shields on, even though they don't have buttons. And I'm sure we would have explained to them while we were in Jump about the Omega Energy and Black Ops.
Well, Amanda seems to take it in stride, as does Vark. Roxy is just really. I mean, that's Roxy because they have never been off planet, so the whole thing is a big adventure to them. I didn't know it was so dangerous out here. Da 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 da.
Oh yeah. You want me to give you a sedative? Just let me know.
Okay. Rightio. And she's again moving around, asking if there's anyone who needs any support or help doing anything, or do you want me just to go sit down and twiddle my thumbs? What is it the best thing I can do for the group right now? She says. They say. Sorry, not she. They.
What is her skill set again?
Yeah.
Say that again. Sorry, Jerry.
Well, if we want to get back, how about get everyone a coffee?
Rightio.
Yeah,
Even though you can't
everyone
drink it
coffee.
through a vaccine.
You want her to get everyone a coffee?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Dark. Some of that stuff Victor's got in the back. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Like, what if she is secretary? I'm pretty sure you guys can get your own coffee, and she can use something else.
Medic, Gunner, Medic, don't worry about that. You're good. We're not asking you for a coffee. So
Yeah,
don't,
I know.
don't
She's
you
got
fret.
steward skill.
Hey, don't fret.
I'm not fret. I'm not fretting, honey. I'm not fretting. I think she doesn't need to get everyone a coffee. I'm
I
gonna
thought she had
pull her
steward skill.
aside. I'm gonna pull her aside, and maybe you can help me in the medical bay.
Certainly. What
And
would you
le-
like me to do?
Aren't you in the, aren't you in
leave
the
them
dark right
alone
now?
so
You're
they
in a
can
gun
twiddle
right.
with themselves. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Well, she'll do some task that you give her in the medical while you get back up into the gunnery.
You can catalog stuff. That's easy.
Yep. Cool.
All right. In
As
that
soon
case,
as she
Victor
does
will
that,
get everyone a.
Dale, I shut the comm off and I tell Dale to ask Roxy to still get us those coffees first. I do it without Garen hearing. We make sure we shut off Garen's comms and we get Roxy to bring us the coffee so Garen doesn't.
Oh, you're really pushing her.
Oh,
button.
no, well, Roxy says, I'm sorry, but Garen said this has to be done first, and she is the medical, so I must follow her instructions first, I think.
It's fine. Yeah, Victor
And later
will.
on, and later on, I'll teach you how to shoot ship's guns.
Okay, she
Victor
says
will
that should be
pass
fun.
out some coffee. I'll brew up a pot of the dark, pure
Oh
demon's
my
blood
god.
coffee, and the good stuff, and
Is
pass it out. to everyone.
Is this the stuff you? Is this
It's
the
the
stuff
whiskey
you?
I have to sip.
People are going to be awake for a week.
Is this the stuff
Yeah.
you brew in the engine room? Victor?
Yeah. Oh, this is special stuff.
Yeah.
Bought on Axon.
Death Wish with a touch of amphetamine on top. Yeah.
That's the one. That's the one.
We're gonna be lit up for this mission. It'll be fine.
Right. Yeah.
Everything will be good. You know.
It's almost like a combat drug. Almost.
Yeah.
Okay. You're coming
It's the
in.
good stuff.
And are you travelling in, so once you've done your scooping, are you travelling in at 3G still?
What do you think, crew? I think so. Yeah.
Well, we shouldn't go higher than 3G. It'll
But
be
I also
very.
I wanted to ask. Yeah, no, we don't want to go higher than 3G.
No, it'll
You're
be
right.
strenuous on our bodies, and I really don't have the time to physically examine everything.
No, our grav plates compensate for that. We don't feel the difference. We got
Yeah.
we got Gravitex.
Well,
It feels
different
just like
ways,
walking
but-
in an apartment, regardless how fast you're going. It's
Okay.
just after 6G. If you go faster than 6G, that's where the grav plates can no longer work. So, yeah, we're still
Inertial
good.
plates, yeah. Okay, so 90, just over, tiny bit over 96 hours. So that's close to almost 4 days it's going to take you to get from the gas giant into the planet. Can I ask Stav, please, to give me
Well,
another
while we're
sensor
doing
roll?
that, I also want to mask our transponders. That's something that's important. I asked Pierre about that. Or using that, if we had a naval one, we don't want them to read who we are exactly, because they're going to try to use that against us.
Yeah, that's
We
already
don't-
been done though when you came in system, but for now, if you do it, you'll just be an unknown, which is fine. So can I get Stav, please, to give me another sensor roll?
Yeah.
And then you'll be going into doing some computery stuff. Beautiful. Pete wasn't 666. So once you've done the sensor roll step, all you're getting all the way, and you've sort of automated it, you're getting the same things repeated over and over again. There's absolutely nothing else on the air apart from its warning. If you land on a planet and you're within a prison zone, you will be fired upon. Yeah, that sort of stuff. So, Stav, if you can give me the
So
computer roll.
they got to tell us what areas of the planet are prison zone then, so we don't have make a mistake when we choose our picnic site.
You would think that, wouldn't you? But they don't seem to
They're not
give you
telling
that
us?
information. No.
Oh,
Okay.
Well, maybe if we
One.
get closer, they'll tell us, and we'll know what to avoid. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
I would think for the time being, we're going to get into a nice orbit
Yeah.
and not do anything and lay low and try to be a passive and just weigh things out, look to the ground, and consider exactly what our plan is. I think Dale, being our merc,
Yeah,
I mean, he'd be the best one for this ground tactical thing.
Yep.
I would. I would also want to scan the prison, but not by flying overhead because that's dumb. I'd fly at an angle, and so it would give the map a nice isogonal look, instead of being flat,
Yes.
straight above. You
Okay.
know, it will look
Right.
less like a Japanese RPG with those overhead, watching their little bald skulls or whatever.
Right.
So it'll be nicer looking. So I'm
Awesome.
going
Yeah.
to see if I can scan that
Um,
way somehow.
Stev,
We're
the
scanning
artistic
it at an
engineer.
angle from
You
orbit,
could,
so he
I
can have
still
that
don't see
view.
why we can't do that from orbit, but whatever
Yeah.
scanners like.
They aren't military. They are commercials. They can do some things, but they won't give you the fine detail that you need to fly over.
Okay,
field.
but
But you don't have to
if
fly
we're
right
at
over.
70, if we're at 70,000 feet, which is miles away from orbit, if we were in the atmosphere and we're 70,000 feet up, they wouldn't even hear us. They wouldn't see us.
No, you probably
Yeah.
need to be closer to around about 6,000 feet. You're still going to be quite a distance away.
Well, we're gonna have to like dip down silently,
Yeah.
or time it at like nighttime where we're not as noticeable because they're
Yeah.
low tech anyways. They just have these stupid blind warnings going off, and they probably have ground gun turrets. So I'm thinking the best time to attack is at night. Go in dark and quiet and just blow the
Rightio.
shit out of them.
That's the other thing,
Yeah.
and just double check that we're not getting painted by any type of targeting radar.
That too. Yes.
Okay, Stav, can you please roll to try to initiate this whole transponder thingy that they're talking about?
He just rolled another 12.
A computer
No, he didn't.
roll, sorry. No, it's a computer roll. That
computer
was for
roll,
his sensors.
That was the sensor, right,
Yeah.
right.
Computer roll,
Computer
please.
to, okay, fiddling with the transponder is borderline.
It's good. It's an 8.
Yep. So at least it's on. So what it does is it randomly assigns a transponder code and sends that out, and then it changes every hour. So it looks like there's multiple ships, but they are actually all from the one location.
Ah.
So it's kind of a, it's a bit of a double blind. So you come in, how close do you want to be in high, mid or low orbit?
Well, mid-orbit, I don't think they can worry. Like an orbit will eventually go sweep all of the central latitudes eventually.
We're going to be in mid-orbit, but we're going to do a little subtle nosedive to a super low orbit to scan the specific prison that our boy's at, Alvin
Right.
Dubois.
So
And
first
then
of
we'll go
all-
back up to mid-orbit once we're done. And we're
Yeah.
just going to keep orbiting and trying to get as much information as we can and then plan our attack. Because I think they have a lot of bluff security systems here.
So,
I don't think their security is totally on the mark.
Okay.
It's more intimidation than reality.
Your first scan is basically for mid-orbit, and it's just getting an understanding of the planet
Okay.
and roughly the area you're looking in according to Amanda. So,
Okay.
Stav?
Yeah, okay, but if we do too many of these dips, you're gonna have a call from traffic control saying you're dipping more often than a woman in a tango dance. What are you doing?
Gotta get our tango down, man.
They'll notice that. Stop that limbo and get back in your orbit, damn you.
Now I have Mexican music in my head because of you, Pierre.
It's Argentinian. Tango is Argentinian, my
No.
God.
Oh, okay.
That's right. It's not Mexican.
I got it in my head now.
Radio.
Oh,
Well,
So,
not Mexican.
easy enough to pick the exact, what you can see from your rough scan up this high. With the aid of Amanda's information, you notice two things. That most of the prisons are at least 150 miles apart, kilometers apart. 150 kilometers apart.
Do we pick up any traffic, radio or vehicle traffic between them, like low-level hovercraft or air rafts or any
Apart
type
from
of
that
traffic?
repeating stuff, there's nothing coming out. Unless it's very, very low powered, there's nothing else coming off this planet. Also nearby, about half a kilometer out, half a kilometer? Which is longer, a mile or a kilometer?
Mile.
A mile. Okay, so
Mile is bigger.
150 miles apart are the prisons. About half a mile from the prison location that you've got is a small oasis. You can't really pick up too much more other information than that. You can't pick out whether there's people there or not. And Pierre, can you give me a computer roll, please, to see if you can enhance the information you got from that sensor roll?
I have a feeling that Oasis is a hot spot. It's a place we should go. We got to find out
Some
more.
kind of it's some kind of high class villa for the warden or some shit.
No,
Stanford.
it might be a little escape spot or a place where they got some people hiding out.
Yeah, that's
Or
what
there
I was
might-
thinking.
Yeah.
Just a half mile from them. That's
Yeah.
really nothing. Let's
Yeah.
see. Scanned.
Computer roll. You're just trying to
Find out
enhance-
how deep it is.
sorry.
We might
Sense.
hide our ship in that pond.
Sorry, computer roll.
Okay, no, you can't refine the data any further. So that's what you've got at the moment. You're planning on, I think the next step was during a night cycle, planning on getting within 500 whatever unit we're using, kilometers or miles, to do a closer scan of the actual site. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. In that time, before you get to that point, do you want Stab to do any more sensor readings on anything else?
What do you guys think? I got a question. Can't
Yeah.
our gunners scope down and see what they can see from their turrets? Can't they make some gunner rolls?
That's like too
Yes,
far.
they can do.
I would have thought
Um,
that I would have thought our sensors were better, but I'm quite happy to have a look. I'll do a lock on.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
At
That
which
probably
point are you
has like
talking
a-
about, though? Which point are you talking about, Dale? Prison or Oasis, or somewhere else?
Oh, both as we're flying around over them.
Okay,
I roll a
Okay.
10
we'll say that's
for the
prison one.
Oasis.
Oh, okay, cool. Yep.
And-
Hang on a second. Sorry. Yeah, you keep going. I'll give you the
And
results.
and for the prison area, not so good. I roll an 8.
Okay.
It's good though. It's a
Okay, the
success.
Oasis is just an Oasis, and given you're not sure that the ship would actually even fit in the water mass that's there.
So it's like a little
It's
pond.
not a really. It's sort of a bit pixelated from where you are.
What is the atmosphere of this planet?
The
Oh, I can
atmosphere-
tell you that it's 7. No,
No.
Yeah, no, it's 7. It's 7.
No, it's an A.
it's standard tainted, isn't it?
No, it's changed. That the thing you've got on the thing is going to be changed to this one. So it's an
Oh.
C. Sorry, C. No, that can't be right. That's corrosive.
It can't be a sea. You wouldn't have the pond. That's a corrosive. You wouldn't be able to even
No.
have prisons.
Would
I'm
take it to
guessing
an.
it's got to be breathable, either a 5 or a 6 or a 8.
Yeah, I'm going to put it to an 8.
7
It's
is
a
standard
dense.
tainted.
Yeah,
eight.
I mean,
It's
well,
an
it's
8
low
dense.
tech. It's a prison. They don't know they're not all walking around with filter masks on.
It's a dense.
I'm imagining it's a dense, breathable 8.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the size of the planet then?
The size of the planet is
A. It's quite big.
A. Yep. So you're
And
going
it's
to be
basically a desert world then, too. Maybe
Yeah.
a few oases.
A80.
Yeah.
Is what you've got.
8-0.
You're not picking up
Big world.
anything. You're not picking up anything from any sort of spaceport, starport. Stav.
Hmm.
There's nothing there for that. On any of the channels you checked, all you've got is this repeating warning. The two warnings: one about we've copied your transponder code and it's going to be bounced around the system. We know you're in the system. Don't come in. This is a prison planet, and if you do land, you land within the area of a prison. You will be shot upon.
I'm
Just
going to tell
go
Dale.
from
I'm going to
there.
tell brother. Dale's going to say, brother, keep scanning for any targeting of the ship.
Confirmed.
I second that, brother. That's a
Yeah.
good command.
Yeah. Right, he's doing what he's doing.
I look over to Stav and go, so what do you think?
I say, once we get a layout of the prison, which I'm sure our censors via the GM is going to tell us, I think we then make our final plan. But I'm for busting in, taking out the guard towers, big show of force, go into the prisoner barracks, grab the people we want. Although that could cause a riot. Take me, take me. Who's Alvin Dubois? And there'll be 50 people going, me, I'm Alvin Dubois.
You do have a rough description of Alvin.
Yeah, they're all going to have beards.
So you can
we're going to have 50 elements, man.
So probably all the ones that have no look of them as possible could be the ones that you could dismiss.
I'm thinking Victor's gonna suit up in his power armor with the loudspeakers and go down to the cargo bay. So when they open the door, he can stand there with guns and announce, who we're looking for, and shoot anybody that tries to run up and doesn't match the description.
Damn, I forgot.
Just a couple warning shots. that might be able to. That might be good to discourage people from rushing in.
Yes.
Yeah, as long as
So
you're
if we
not
open
killing
it up.
Do we have...
I'm not gonna shoot to kill them. I'm just gonna fire
Okay,
warning
good.
shots.
You're not gonna shoot.
Do we all have combat armor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think most of us have combat armor.
I've
I think we do.
Mine's got the loudspeakers.
armor with reflect.
Okay, all right.
I thought we all had combat armor, too.
Okay.
I know we don't have battle dress, but I think...
Well, one of
No,
you
we
does.
don't go this. I'm not out there anyways.
Jacob has combat armor.
Yeah.
Self in the line of fire.
Takes only one. One combat armor would help.
Well, put the guy with the combat armor in the front.
I would be
Well,
very-
once... Yeah,
I got a pilot, though, too.
I want to go out, but I can't operate the turret and be out in the jumping out at the same time.
No, you
Yeah, I
can't.
don't think we jump out. I think we just open up the cargo bay and doors and have one or two people standing in the doorway with guns.
You do realise that firing a ship laser
Mhm.
at the range we're talking about, you probably can't even actually aim it other than kind of guessing.
You just over that rough direction.
Yeah.
Okay, wait,
I would
what-
say, though, we need to come down close enough where we can sort of aim it. I say we come down fast and swift, and we take out all the guard towers. That's where there's probably protective
Yeah,
turrets.
before we even land. Yeah.
How
Yeah,
many-
then we land, and then we go out, and then we have somebody guard the door, and then we go out in the bay with combat armor. I would go with a laser carbine, both my auto pistols, and my shotgun.
Well, before you plan that detail, how about you do the recce first?
Yes.
That
what?
might change
Yeah.
everything.
The
Recce, reconnoiter,
So
recon.
Yep. So I'll
Yes.
need
How many
Yeah.
towers are we talking about here?
how many towers? Amanda identified 6 towers.
6. So
Six
we have
towers.
to take out all 6 at the same time.
Well, as close as you can.
They don't move, so
You got to fire
Okay,
lasers.
you are aware that if
I
we
don't.
leave
You do
one
realise
or-
that they're going to have searchlights and a machine gun or something
Yes,
up there for
it-
guarding the
thank-
prisoners. I
Thank
wouldn't.
you.
It's not going to bother our ship. I don't think they're going to have like a ship's turret there. Although there might be one somewhere around the
There
prison.
are 6 towers. We're gonna have to shoot them all.
Yeah, but they don't move. Remember, they're stationary. You move.
Yeah, but do they
Yeah.
not communicate with each other if we don't shut them all off at the same time?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if we just go boom, 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 and they're sitting there going, "Holy Christ, what's happened to Fred?"
Well, I don't
Yeah.
think they're going to be doing that for too long. I'm pretty sure they're not stupid.
Well, the idea is we take them out before they do figure anything out.
Considering
So,
how
what
late-
is the amount of period of time that we're going to take to go in, get this guy out, and bring him to the ship? Have you
I-
calculated that much?
I think you need the
Well, I
recce
think-
information first to figure all this stuff out, guys.
Okay, we've got 6 towers. What's the layout of the prison?
That's what you're
A
going to find out with your
rectangle?
recce.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
So, do the recce. I'll need a piloting roll from Jerry. I'll need a sensor roll from Stav. And that'll be it. Because you're going to be at 5,000 clicks up they're not going to be able to hit you with
Jacob
anything.
says over the comm, Dale, I like your thinking. It's time to blow some shit up. We've been getting shot at for so long. It's just time to blow some more shit up. I got a 9.
Cool. And now, so you're in the system, Stev, 9. Okay, you can go back up and do whatever you want to do. Vark, yep. Sid.
Oh no, I was just gonna ask general questions like, how big's the prison?
Yep.
What
Oh,
type
it's about
of-
100. It's very small.
About 100
Wait, wait.
population total.
Is this
according
like
to
a
Amanda.
maximum security stuff or?
It's like a World War. It's like a World War II prison camp, except in the middle of a desert.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nobody going anywhere on this planet. It's a dense desert world, lifeless desert
Okay.
world.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's like an
Here we
open
go, guys.
prison,
Boom.
Ooh.
like a gate.
Okay, I'll explain it to you. Okay, so ignore the planet description up there. So
Alright.
you've got this thing. All these things are the towers. Okay.
Yeah.
So all those 4x4 hex square things are the towers.
Mhm.
Sorry, I just need to get
Here's a tower. Here's a
1,
tower.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
all there.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, so these things.
Only obvious, and this is obvious from your sensors. Pierre, if you want to make a computer roll to see if you can enhance them, and I might be able to give you a bit more information.
Oh, you got to excuse me for a
All
moment,
right.
guys. I've got to go and attempt something I don't really want to do. So I'll be back
Okay,
in a
if we hear
couple
a
of minutes.
scream, we know what's happened.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. Staff says, zoom to 39 by 24, enhance. Zoom to 48 by 52, enhance.
Okay.
And rolling.
Nice.
Oh, good.
Okay, I can give you some information. So the towers are 2 levels high.
Mm,
The
so the
fence-
towers
Sorry.
are these, right? 1,
Yeah.
2,
Yeah,
3.
all these 4x4 squares are the towers. So you've got
Those are the
6 of them.
6. Okay.
You actually have 2 lots of wire. Okay.
Mhm.
You will see somewhere in this thing here 2 figures walking. That's what I'm going to say about that at the moment.
In between the wires?
In between the wires. Yeah.
Okay.
This figure here, you are able to zoom in on a rather gruesome thing. It's a gallows and someone's hanging from it.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, a real person.
Yeah. This is the direction of the oasis, but remember it's half a K away. Okay. This is the entrance. Now I'll just explain some of that to you. Hang on, because you've got the info.
Somebody's
Are there any, like-
actually hanging from the gallows.
Yep.
It's a prison. Tuck your vagina in your pants.
Okay.
Hey, I just asked a question there, Missy. Be nice now. Gotta be so snappy all the time to your captain. What's up with that?
Mm.
We won't even let a fellow lady serve us coffee. Our engineer has to bring us coffee.
Okay, excuse me. Coffee? Don't even
Yeah.
go there again. You guys can get your own coffee. No one
You're
here
not
is
getting
your
it. Nobody
secretary.
wants you to get us a damn coffee. But if Roxy wants to get us coffee, Roxy can get it.
Well,
know-
Roxy does not want to get you coffee. She's helping me out. She has better things
Yeah,
to do than to get you butthole.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
While they're
Ain't
having
that
their little
funny? He's ready to
discussion
fire.
in the background, the rest of you are looking at the data. Stev, this central unit here is actually 3 levels high.
The
and-
round one.
Yeah, the round one here is 3 levels high. You can't really tell too much from that, anything else from that, but it's 3 levels high. Remember, these are 2 levels high. The fences, it would seem to indicate from the sensor sweep that it's probably something akin to razor wire. Not nice, both sides. The sensors also picked up the fact that both of them are electrified.
Electrified wire.
My guess is that this tall one's got something going on it also, because it's one level higher than the other ones. I would, yeah.
All right,
Maybe it's a communication tower.
possibly.
Or it could be another turret of some kind. I think each of these towers could potentially be a turret.
Yeah, which just means we need to
That
really
is
gut
right.
them out at the same time.
It must be
If
like
we
a
leave
rocket
one-
silo where Dr. Evil just
Yeah.
shoots up and if he has to make a quick
If we
escape.
leave one tower, that could leave us exposed.
We got to take them all out.
Do we know
Yes.
But what if that's not a tower?
Okay.
Do
So
we know?
this
Oh.
room, sorry, this building, this building, this building, this building, and this building are all one level.
Or what?
One
I
level
would
high.
think that's prison to jail cells because they're underneath and below the line.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that's where the prisoners are. But I think that's a
what-
headquarters or a command control. That big one in the middle.
Could
I
just
think
be
the other
straight
one-
up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Stab, if you can
We
give
have
me
to
another.
break Alvin Dubois out of this prison?
Yeah.
Yes.
Stab, if you can give
And
me another
who agreed-
computer
who agreed
modified
to this
data roll,
again?
please. Sorry, Nancy, just
Gunner wrote in.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who? Garen?
Garen. Yes.
Sorry, I'm back.
yeah, that's all cool.
Ah.
Stab's just
okay,
trying
well,
to get more information.
I hope everything came out all right.
So just,
Yeah.
just for Brian, I'll review all the details once Pierre's made this final roll.
Roll of electronics again?
Yeah,
Five.
What am I talking about? Computers?
Computer, you're trying
No,
to
that's
refine
not
the
a
data.
Okay.
Bye.
Yep. Okay. So, what you can tell is this.
No, I'm
This one, and this one have much less of an electric output than this one and this one. And of course that one has quite a bit.
Electrical up.
These ones, which you are thinking are the good guys, have less than these ones. But this one has the most, followed by this one and this one. And then it's these guys, and then those guys. For an apart from the fence, don't forget, I don't know why that blue thing's there, but ignore that. The
No,
fences
that's
are
me
Oh.
trying to remember which ones count.
Okay.
These have all got 2 stories. That's a 3-story.
They are both electrified. This is the gate. And the oasis is off that way. So that's, you've gone back up to orbit. I need another piloting roll, please, Jerry, to make sure you don't unfortunately do something. You're fine.
How do we know what building Alvin is in?
You don't,
We
that's
don't.
the problem. But
Who-
with that
Yeah.
information,
We-
you might be able to suspect which ones are most likely.
Who agreed to
We
this
could
job?
try to get in first.
You all did, and
This
way
is
back.
to save the universe.
All did?
Yes, we did.
We
We
all
wanna
Yes,
save
you all
the
did.
universe.
But you didn't know this is what you were signing up for. You just knew it was some sort of mission.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
We want
So-
to save
so-
the universe.
So
Yeah,
I got
maybe
a
we-
question.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, do we know what type of guards that are guarding them?
No.
No, we don't. We have no idea.
So we don't know if they're organic or.
Oh, sorry.
Correct.
Yeah, there are guards. Presumably, whether you were told there were guards in each guard tower. So if these are the guard towers, that's where the guards are. Also, Pierre,
What
you have
Is
picked
it
up
then-
one last piece of information. Sorry.
is there no way to tell whether or not they're actual people or just robots?
Kind of. Because this is the next piece. Pierre, around the place, spotted around the place, they're just in the immediate, let's say 50 feet out from the tower, as well as one in here. There seem to be some small little floating metallic objects, which seem to have having an electric output. And
Drones.
also a gravitic output, so
Some kind of
they are
drone.
probably drones.
Yeah. It could
They
be drones.
measure around about 3 feet in diameter.
3 feet.
Oh, there's some
Okay.
kind of defense drones. They're gonna
Yeah.
sneak on in.
Okay, Garen's got a question.
They could be little
Um,
remote weapons platforms.
What is the importance of this individual again? I'm just
The
I'm just-
importance of this guy. This
Money.
guy, well,
Is it
I
just
don't think-
money? Credits?
no,
We're
no,
doing this for credit?
Let
I
the
thought
rest
it was for
speak.
money.
What?
yeah, no.
Let the rest speak.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It's
go ahead.
not just money.
Mhm.
So, but there is money.
There is money, yes.
Yeah, well, that's
Okay.
good enough.
Okay, I
This
need to know
person
more than
is
just money.
very important in the whole answer to the Black Ops issue for some
Ah,
reason.
the Black Ops.
Yeah, this guy that you're trying to get is important for some reason for your side of this fight. You
So
haven't
if
More
told
we-
importantly, money.
So if we get through,
He knows how to counter
God.
Black Ops. He's a
That's-
scientist or a scion himself.
Yeah, Garen, if you what? Sorry.
So if we get through the guards
Mm-hmm.
and we actually get Alvin out,
Yes.
how are we going to be successful in escaping once they realize what's going
This
on?
is a good point to make sure that you do have a plan to get away.
Oh, that's why I'm telling the guys.
Yeah.
I am
Run-
crossing my legs and sitting at the table, and I'm
We're gonna
looking
run
at
from
them
jump
and
point and hope we don't have
What if-
too many in our ship.
Well, we don't really have a
Excuse
plan
me?
to get in
That's
it
your plan?
in the first
We're
place.
gonna take off if we don't happen to have too many holes in our ship. Well, gee, I don't feel very secure with that plan.
It's worked every other
I think-
time.
It worked last week. Did it not work last week? Did
Well,
it
I
not
think
work
that-
last week, Aaron?
It
Come on
did
now.
work. It did work last week, Jacob, our pilot.
Okay, Skipper. I've got my idea, Skipper, would be to come in. You fly us in, and we literally just take out the guard towers, the two at the gate, the next two, and then the last two, and just laser the hell out of them until they're gone, and then we just blow the gate down.
You mean disintegrate it?
Yeah, just wipe it out.
Like
Jesus,
kill them?
fly the ship through the gate. It doesn't land it on top of it. I mean, it doesn't
That
matter. It's not
picture-
going to hurt the ship.
That horrible red thing is roughly the size of the ship compared to this.
Yeah, I mean, these buildings will, just land it on the fence somewhere once we've taken out the thing, so we've got a big hole.
Okay.
The guards
And
are going to come out to
Yes,
see
they
what's
are.
going on of whatever is the guards' barracks, and
Uh-huh.
they either stick their hands up or they get vaporized.
They
Exactly.
won't be concerned.
So they
You know
won't
what?
shoot us.
I'm
then.
concerned about the
I'm
drones.
with Dale.
Exactly.
I'm with Dale. Let's quit talking about this and let's just do
Okay.
it.
Okay, whatever the
Yeah.
building is with the most electric in.
Mentor had
yeah.
a good idea though. The drones. The
Yeah.
drones.
So we find out the control center and laser it to nothing.
It's got to be this big building in the middle. It's got the most power output. If I was going to put a control tower for a bunch of drones, I would put it right there.
Is it
So
the
we take
tallest
out the
building?
control towers first.
Yeah.
then.
That's where the
Yeah.
power signature is.
And we
think
also,
that's where
but
the-
we also don't know where this Dubois is, and if Dubois dies, that means no money. So
I'm pretty sure he's not in the big circular tower in the center.
Yeah, but
It seems
it's
like
like-
he's going to be in one of the
Hmm.
rectangular buildings.
So
Looks
we have
like
to take our
where
time
you'd
to try
house
to
prisoners.
find him. That will add to our escape. Trying to find this.
Maybe.
Dubois.
Well, I don't know.
I
We
think we
have,
just offer a free ride off the planet to anybody who can bring him to us. Somebody in the prison,
Oh,
one of the prisoners will know where to go, and they will run to go get him.
We
That's
might be
And that way, we don't have to get off the ship.
a couple to get who we want. You're exactly right, Victor. But I think sitting
Yeah.
here talking about it, spinning around this planet over and over, and foodoodling with our thumbs isn't going to get it done. Scared or
Oh
not,
yeah,
fail or
Okay.
not,
sometimes.
you need to just do it.
Oh, so
Yeah,
going in
I'd be
without a
happy to do this.
plan then is a great idea.
Oh, we got a plan. It's mostly there.
Oh,
It's mostly there.
We need to blast those drones after we destroy the gun towers and the control tower. Shoot the drones, maybe land the ship on top of a couple of them and smash them into the sand. And then we open up and we announce free rides for anyone who can find our two guys.
hey,
And then we
that's
run
the
Put
in.
plan.
100 people in the.
That's the plan. Victor's said it. Neil said it. We're doing it. I'm getting ready to go on in. Let's do it. Everybody in the turrets. Let's go.
All right.
Okay.
I never heard of anybody trying to crowdsource a prison break before.
Oh, hey, they got to find the guy in the prisons. The prisoners know where he is. So there you go.
This is just a variation of the old plan of landing a helicopter in the exercise yard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds like the plan.
Will they just tell us to have the sense of a deed well done?
We're offering a free ride.
I am going
Whoever
to
brings
go combat maneuver. I
Problems with it, but they have to work.
about it all night.
Missed part of that, Jerry.
Oh, yeah.
You came in and out.
Yeah, you're cutting.
What if I held back and I sit in the turret, and then when you blokes
Hold on.
escape, I can shoot at anyone that is trying
Oh
to
my God.
stop you.
Hold on. All right. How many days? How much time do we have?
As much or as little time as you plan to take.
That is correct.
Yeah,
They
You
haven't
don't
planned any
know
of
for
this.
one thing. You don't know the fullness of the other side. That's your only problem. The other problem is, Garen, if you try to take anything out with your laser on the ground, unless it's a big object, you can't actually target lock on it.
Aim.
It's too small and too close.
We need
Your
to just
guns
focus on the towers.
like made for like 100 kilometers away, sort of thing.
So,
Okay,
mean,
so what about just standing by the cargo bay door and just shooting with the gun while
you
they're
want
trying
to.
to run, and I can be like a backup,
Yep.
kind of like a
Exactly.
cover.
Yeah.
Maybe once we get down there, but right now we're going to dive in, and I need everybody who can fire from the turrets, Bark, Garen, and Dale. And I'm going to do a fancy pilot maneuver. We need support from...
Jerry, hold on, because I'm trying to fucking get somewhere now at the moment, and everyone's just interrupting. So we got as much time as we need. Have we got a visual on the prison itself?
No.
We do, but it's a 10-year-old photo.
Oh, you got.
But
Yeah,
we don't
sorry.
know-
Yeah.
we don't know-
No. I mean the
Within the
from
prison.
orbit, our visual,
No.
our visual on of it.
You don't know where he
'Cause
is.
Well, no, the prison, not the prisoner. The prison.
Yeah, we know
wait,
because that's
yeah.
why we got the map here.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah. So what I'm asking is, have we got a constant visual from orbit,
No.
from where we are?
You'd need to
Okay.
be a lot closer.
Because we need to find out what type of guards are guarding this thing, which we're pretty sure it's platforms.
I
Is it
think
a
they're
flat-
heavy artillery.
Is it flat desert?
Is it what? Sorry, Sid?
Flat desert.
Mild rolling hills, but basically you'd say it's fairly flat.
So it's not like it's all sandy, right? Like
It all sandy apart from near the oasis. You would have trouble actually hiding your ship behind a dune. It's that sort of flat. It's that mild.
well, that's not what I'm thinking about in June. Thinking about starting a possibility of starting a sandstorm. So
Have
that'll
you
make
got-
a lot of things easier.
has our ship got like big external spotlights?
No.
What about landing lights? Must have
It's
landing
got
lights.
landing lights.
Yeah, well, they'll illuminate the whole area like daylight.
Mhm.
So I reckon we go in at night, drop down, do our targeting. Yeah, nighttime there's going to have less guards about, less people about. And the
Well,
building that the guards all come boiling out of with guns is the one we knew. Well,
If the guards are drones, it doesn't matter how many. They'll always be the same.
no, that's true. But when we're down closer, our sensors should be able to pick up the signals maybe from the
Take out that command center, you're going to take out the drones.
yeah, and then we just take that out.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's that central tower.
And I think so too.
I say we dive in quick. You guys focus on the 2-story towers, the 6 of them. I don't think there's anything but a couple of guys with heavy weapons in those. They have maybe like heavy machine guns or heavy artillery type of weapons. And I think that control module controls the drones that are floating out there. I say we dive in the front of it. We blow a hole through the front of it. We just start taking out towers. And we go in and get them.
All right. So
Remember,
So
you've
another-
got,
Sounds good.
you do have the time from the time that you get within 500k, or yeah, whatever it is. You can start shooting by then, so you might have most of that done before you actually get near the ground.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, it'd be easier for us to target from further out anyway.
It would be.
yeah, there's no way to really figure it out. But what about entrance and exits? Like, do trucks come in from here or out? anything like that?
When you did the sensors, there didn't seem to be any major evidence of any vehicle or tract coming through that zone. Yeah, nothing through there at all, or even even further out.
Alright, so when we strike the tower first.
Which one are you talking about? This one?
Yeah, the 3-story.
Yeah.
I'll mark all my things right. So, one.
I think we hit that if we can, but those 6 towers are going to be shooting at us.
Yeah,
Probably
No,
weapons.
Yeah, worse, the
So-
6 towers might be shooting at the prisoners to keep them from rushing towards our ship, and we don't want our guy getting shot by.
you do realise that
Sniper.
even a heavy machine gun bullet hitting our ship is going about a tenth the speed of a micrometeorite that we have shielding for.
Yeah.
The ship is fine. It's machine guns, but they might have rockets or something else.
Yeah, back to
Which-
Sid.
Yeah, heavy machine guns aren't, but if they have fusion guns or plasma guns, that's an issue.
Sid.
Yeah, but a man portable one is still not going to do much to a ship. It's
it'll
going to
do
burn the
damage.
outside.
So,
You know,
just,
we're not going to
Yeah.
we're not going to make an omelette without breaking a few eggs. So let's go and break some eggs.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Do
decide
it.
at what
Yeah,
rate
you-
we do that in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so because let's actually do a plan here. So what?
We dive
That'd
down.
be the
we
prime
start
target.
taking out towers.
Would
We're
be
going to
that.
come in and take out this wall, and we're coming in this way, hard and fast and quick. As soon as we get low, we're going to keep going in, and you guys need to target in at all of these 2-level targets. And then after you take out at least these 4, then take out the big boy and the 2 in the back. So
what I'm trying to
I'm not talking.
determine, Jerry, is
Yeah.
our prior what do we target first? What
That.
and then
That,
Yeah.
that, and that is
Yes.
what Jerry said. Then this, assuming that
Yep.
that's where all the electrical impulses signals are coming from,
4.
and then those 2.
Yep. These 4 first, the big tower second, and the other 2 last. And then drop down on top of the building or wherever. And Alvin Dubois, anybody, couple guys know where he is? You got a free ride out. Not too many. Come on, let's go.
His-
that means we'll
Ubers
have to go
arrived.
through all the buildings first.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna split up or go round and round?
I think we wait on the ship and let them bring Alvin to us.
We'll find out. It may go
Wow.
crazy then. We may have to come down and be in battle armor and fire and fight. And find 'em.
Possibly.
And this is what Sid is trying to work out. What happens then?
Let's just
Yeah.
see what happens. It's gonna, shit's
No,
gonna-
I'm not gonna do the let's just see what happens. Let's actually fucking look at this shit.
Thank you.
That's no fun.
Did I say
Like, I'm not trying to say, hey, let's not do this. I'm trying to say, okay, if we are gonna do this, how are we doing this? So we're gonna come in, take out these first 4
Mhm.
turrets
Yeah.
first, then we're gonna take out the tower second,
Yes.
third these back towers, which we could probably do from how much far away you said?
You'd probably be able to
Steve?
start shooting at around about anywhere between 1,000 and 500 miles away.
Yeah, that's plenty of time to do all that. Our accuracy is the only problem. All right, so when we land, what are we gonna land? What?
We're going to.
Well, I believe that this and this and this are prisoner barracks. I'm guessing this is a like a mess hall or a workplace.
A garden
I-
shed or something? Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm figuring if there's human guards, they're going to be probably living in either possibly this one or this one. This could be an admin building, seeing its door is facing the entrance to the prison. I reckon this
Yep.
could be an admin building.
So
And this could be the prison's power center.
yeah, command center. Yeah.
Command
Okay,
center.
So
So if we land where the drawing of the ship is approximately,
Well, you won't want to because you'll hit the prison.
the barracks. Yeah.
If
Is
that's
that-
what
yeah,
you
a little bit further north of that,
Yep.
so that and just come down on the fence.
Mhm.
Doesn't matter.
Mhm.
And
So-
then we do our announcements, because they're going to know we're here when something's happening, when the towers start blowing up.
Mm-hmm.
What if we just open the gates and let everyone? I know that'd get rid of
'Cause
the bar
what-
might go up there. No, sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. What if we
The other
hit
thing, the other thing is, we can't take. We only want to take 2, but bear in mind that if we do this, we've just killed the other 100 people here probably, because there's no, they won't have access to food or water or
Mhm.
anything.
Oh, what is only half a K away?
It's that way.
Yeah, but I
They're-
imagine they've got their own method. They've probably got condensers or something for
Yeah.
getting drinking water for the prison.
Yeah.
But if we knock out all the power, they won't have it.
True.
Just letting,
But are
just
you-
just
are
throwing
you-
that out there.
Yep. Okay. So.
So hold on.
Yep,
I'm
I said
not
right.
exactly done yet. So when we, bar and all that changes. So when we land, where are we going first? Because I don't exactly think, hey, these two guys were looking for them. We might end up with a Spartacus situation here.
That's what I was
we know
thinking.
what one guy looks like. But yeah.
But if we think that this is an
Yeah.
administrative building, maybe we there. Maybe we go there first, see if we can find a picture of this dude. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, trucks
And then
come
from
in
there.
from the east. Where do they go first? That big building on the right side.
Well, we know that we assume that there are no trucks coming in.
There's no evidence of tracks or anything. But it's sand.
We don't
so-
necessarily have to land. We can hover an air raft down, fully armored.
That's the second thing I was about to say. It's like, yeah. But yeah, I think if we do go in, this or that building may be the first two things we need to look into. Outside of someone going in first, trying to look for this guy.
That would be last resort. I would not want to do that.
Because
In your power
there's no other way.
Yeah, there's bound to be some nasty stuff waiting.
It's either that or we
Yeah,
just like
drones.
we're tipping fucking hoods over trying to look at this dude's face. It'd be hard to tell. I bet he's probably malnourished and bearded and long hair.
He might be hanging there too. He may be the guy.
Well, we could also accidentally blow him up in all the fires, but
Yeah.
there's no other way to get in
Yeah, hope
but
not.
brute force. Or he might be the guy on the gallows there.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Yep.
Oh, sorry.
I
So,
think we have to assume he's not.
radio. So you've got a rough plan there. That's covering a few things.
I think if we do go down, we go in air raft and we keep the ship afloat so that it can actually keep an eye out for whatever comes out, if anything does, and it's ready to take off.
Yeah. Remember, we only have one air raft. They might have an air raft down there too. You never know.
Yeah, well, could be.
I'm doubtful about.
They
I'm
have
doubtful
a
about
air raft, Victor. That'd be perfect. If you file off the serial numbers. Prison
That would
air
be
raft.
good. I don't think. Look, the serial numbers are the least of our concern when we're doing this criminal activity on behalf of all mankind. But
Mhm,
all right.
yeah.
Of course. Okay. So.
all right,
the next
Skipper,
thing
I'm
we
ready.
need to-
I'm at my
Yeah.
guns, and I'm targeting, getting ready to target based on
Okay.
knowing.
Want to know,
Positions.
guys, what armor and weapons, if you're leaving the ship, what you're wearing, and if you're in the ship, what you're wearing. So we can start with the gunners first, please. Vark.
I've only got a vac suit. Oh, we're in atmosphere. I've only got cloth armor.
So you if you're on the
You
ship,
don't
you're in
have
a
any
vac suit.
armor?
If you are in the atmosphere,
No,
you're
I
wearing cloth.
only had I never had enough to buy. There was a reason. Why couldn't I buy combat again?
You can't because it's military. So,
Yeah.
yeah. But cloth is.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah. And you went in the military. Weapons you'd be carrying with you.
A bat and a shotgun.
Okay.
I'm wearing cloth because we're in atmosphere anyway,
Cool. Okay.
and a combi mask, which I think I got.
Sorry, who's this character again?
Vark, he's the guy you picked up who's supposed to be your contact
Yeah,
to do
he's
all
the
this.
guy we picked up. He was the one who got the girl, Amanda, and yeah, he's the one who
Oh,
we.
his, oh, so
Guy.
his, and that's a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vark,
Yeah,
yeah.
Mark is
Okay.
a guy.
Garen.
So
But
Val,
Amanda that he's got who has this information is a girl's.
And he's got
So-
his
Okay.
move too, but he
so
can't tell you.
sorry. So the person who's playing is Vac.
Sid. Sid is the player. Vark is the
Sid
character.
is
It is Mark.
okay. So
yeah.
Sid is Vac.
Garen, you're in the when you're in the gunnery tower. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing. Well, we're not wearing our vac suits, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna wear my cloth armor with reflect.
Yep. And weapon you're taking with you if you need to go outside?
If I need to not go inside, I'm going to have my blade and let's see, where's that rifle?
Okay,
And my
cool.
rifle.
Dale.
Right. Can I wear my combat armor and my gunnery seat?
Technically, yes.
Okay, I'll have combat armor on. I'll have my assault rifle. I've got a pistol on my belt, and just in case it gets down to it, I might strap my combat knife as well.
Oh, okay. Sorry, where are you? Just gonna send you a whisper. Okay, I'll get your answer out of that later on. Okay, so Victor, what are you wearing?
Okay, Victor is wearing naval combat armor with built-in loudspeakers and electronic shielding and plating, which does not cover his torso. A Viking helmet replica on his head.
Yes.
Reflex suit underneath, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's carrying a laser carbine with electronic sights that work in low light and get a +1 hit range. On one hip, he's got his cutlass, and on the other, he'll have a shotgun as a
Nice.
backup.
And don't
Yes,
forget,
carbine.
your power armor doubles for the sake of combat, your strength and your endurance. I'm not
It
sure
is
about your
Navy
dexterity.
combat armor, not power armor.
Oh, okay, combat armor, sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, rightio. Steph.
Let me see.
Just so we're really clear
I got-
about this.
Yeah, I got reflect and cloth. I got a laser carbine and power pack. And let me just see here. Whoops, my computer's a bit slow. Forgive me. I'm also going to contribute this thing. Let me see if it comes out here. Yeah, so laser carbine, power pack. I got light intensifier goggles just in case.
Rightio.
And laser carbine, power pack. What else is on my list? I was talking about. Yeah, forgive me. I got these slow stuttering phases with my computer. Also, no, that's electronic tool set.
Right.
I don't think I should be more loaded up than that.
Okay, cool. So you have taken electronic toolkit. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you
Roxy?
want what we're fully taking, or like all of it?
Yep. I need to know all the other bits and pieces here.
Sorry. Bat, shotgun shells,
Yep.
cloth, comms, but I guess we're automatically
Yep.
taking those.
Comms, yep.
Combo mask, light intensifying goggles, lockpick set.
Yep.
Handcuffs, but that's just in case. And
Yeah.
I already bought myself some size shields anyway.
Cool. Okay. Thank you. And finally, Jacob.
I'm going to be wearing combat armor with the laser carbine, a shotgun on my back, one auto pistol on my side, and my cutlass. I'm also going to be having high vis or infrared goggles underneath the combat armor.
Sweet. Okay. Roxy will be wearing her vac suit, their vac suit, I should say. And is there any weapon, Brian, you can give Roxy?
We got a we got a shotgun.
We have
in the,
weapons in the ship's
the shotgun
locker.
in the ship's locker.
She'll take a shotgun
Yeah.
if you're okay with that.
Yeah.
She'll probably be just defending the ship.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
And
I'll
do you
tell
want
her
Amanda?
to cover from the door.
Okay. Do you want Amanda weaponized, or you want her just free to be come and carry, or what?
Can we at least give Amanda some armor and Roxy some armor, at least cloth or something? Or
They've got. Well, Roxy's got a vac suit.
can we at least put Amanda in a vac suit too, so she has some protection?
Yeah, there's
And
one.
maybe give Amanda a shotgun too.
Up to you
So-
guys
Oh.
whether you want to give Amanda a shotgun or not.
Yeah. I've got a spare reflect too, if anybody wants one or two of those. I
What,
have 3
sorry?
sets.
What have you got, sorry, Vic Mentor?
3 set. I've got 2 spare sets of reflect armor.
Okay.
Apparently, Victor owns 3 sets.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so
I
we
don't
know
think
what
we need
everyone's
that.
got.
Probably not.
Yeah. Okay.
It's gonna
Right.
get gruesome, guys.
It could do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going to do this very slow and measured. So first of all, you are waiting till night time. What time of the night do you want to sort of launch the offensive? Early part, mid part, early, late? What
I
time?
would say equivalent to midnight or 1 a.m.
1 a.m. Okay, rightio. So somewhere after midnight. Cool. Okay. I need a piling roll to get into the atmosphere.
All right, here we go,
And
boys.
And are you going in dark? Are you turning off all your lights?
We are going in dark and passive and fast. I want the gunners to aim where we said. We are diving. This is combat maneuvers. This is fast. This is quick. This is serious. Boom. And I rolled shitty.
Rattle. Okay, there's some damage that's going to have to happen. That's going to translate basically into a penalty of -1 on all the shots from the gunner turrets. So, Brian.
Lot of turbulence.
There's a hell of a lot of turbulence. Brian, I need to know which tower do you want to take out, or try to?
Let me just move my character sheet out of the way.
Hopefully that's just
Monitor.
the first turn.
I'll take out. The first one I'll take out is the one that has number 2
Yep.
on it.
Okay, well hopefully make your roll. -1 on top.
Oh, we are all just sucking shit now when it's time to
Hang on
play.
a second. Hang on a second.
That's going to make interesting things happen on the desert, though.
Okay, so that one hits over here somewhere.
I don't know where that is, but it's not on target.
No, but it's somewhere in the desert. Suddenly this huge gout of sand goes poof. Okay.
Have we got X-ray? Is ours a coherent light, or are they X-ray lasers?
Coherent light, but some drones are going over to inspect. But this happens all at once. Okay, Garen, with one of your lasers. I'm assuming you're taking the bottom one at the front. She's not here. Sid, Vark, you've got a beam laser,
Yep.
I think.
Yeah, I'll take the next one down.
Bottom, okay. And you
That
got
one.
Yep.
Let me just roll a d6. I forgot.
2d6 -1 +1.
Yeah.
We are failing utterly.
One
Every
moment, please.
roll.
Oh no. Oh yeah, I've got to divide it by. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one could be interesting. And you're lucky. It's way off the board.
Wow.
It's
So bad.
but basically it's way over, way over there somewhere. But that's
So
okay.
bad it just fucking missed the planet.
Pretty much.
You know, I do have a spare nuke, but
That would solve the problem.
I don't think we're going to get our guy out alive once we launch that bit.
Are you there, Jen? Okay, Jerry, I'll ask you to shoot for her. She's got a +1, -1, so it's just a straight roll. And I'm assuming she'll be going for the top one inside the fence, because that would be as you're trying to... Oh my god.
Everything misses.
Okay, hang on a second.
hey, that might be the lucky shot that takes out the control center.
It's a lot closer, but it's still heading off. Oh no, shit! It's on that side. Holy crap!
The old scatter dice.
Hang on a second. No, I've done it. I just need to work out how far. So we go for that. It's going in that direction. Shit.
I hope I can redo my pilot roll now and we can regroup, but I'm sure there's consequences for all these wonderful failures.
Gee, Skip, keep it steady.
Unless she's just hit the command center. Yeah.
She's hit here.
Hmm.
Boom. It's a big bloody boom.
Shit.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, well, this is part of the issue, but that's okay. Okay, rightio. You can make another roll now, Jacob.
I've
Okay.
stabilized her out now. No more
Right.
penalties.
Rightio.
We're coming in here. We just screwed up 3 shots. Hopefully, we can make these shots better now this round.
Okay, so
This
Jen, just to
boys
catch, yep, just to
hockey.
catch Jen up. The first shot missed way over here in the desert. The second shot was way off the map in that direction. You just shot. You were trying to shoot this, but you ended up shooting over here.
Oh, what,
Yeah.
you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. Just so you know where it's happened. That's why we're doing it slowly.
Everything went sour so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all missed
First
badly.
round, horrible.
Oh, of
And
course. Of course. Yes, we did.
Okay.
Let's just
back
say
to
we rolled a 3,
Time.
a 4, and a 2.
yeah, the lowest you
Oh,
could
wow.
possibly
So
get.
this is happening. Oh,
Okay, next round of shots. You've only got 2 more rounds after this before you get too close.
Okay, I'm
Same
targeting
target.
the same one.
Boom.
Yep.
Missed.
Vark misses. Okay, so first of all, I've just got to see where Vark's one goes.
That was a 6, Dark. You got
I
a plus
do have
1.
a
For
+1 on that, whatever that meant anything.
Okay, so Vark, your one actually goes again way off the map up there somewhere. And Dale, you hit. You don't really need to do much, Dale.
Dale.
Okay, what do I do? I know I've hit it.
It's gone!
What?
Fucking laser hits it.
Disintegrate.
This is exactly like a World War II guard tower. What would it do if a big huge laser that's supposed to take out starships?
Crumble. It wouldn't even burn, it'd just crumble.
It would just disintegrate part of it.
Yeah.
That guard didn't know what hit him. So it was a
what
humane
about
hit.
Garrett now?
Crumble.
Oh, sorry. Wrong one, wasn't it? It was this one. Hang on.
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, well, that's okay.
Dum, dum, dum.
I know which one it is that needs to be done. It's Garen's one. So, okay. And Garen, if you can give us a roll, please.
Alright, it's gunnery, right?
Yes.
Gunnery.
+1, gunnery.
7. What does that do?
Still a
Yeah,
hit,
that's
unless there's some negative.
Close.
It's very close. Goes
But no
in-
cigar?
No, unfortunately not. But you've made
Oh, yeah, it's
you've blown up this part of the fence. So the
Did
fence
we
is all
have
blown
an
up.
escape route plan?
Yeah, the sky.
Yeah. So all of that's blown up, but please remember this one is yet to be blown up. So we go back to the third and almost final round of shooting before you get there. So Dale, where's your new target?
Hey, man. God
I'll take
damn
this
it.
one down here.
That's
Yeah.
where Vark is shooting at.
Yeah, well,
Okay, all right.
I don't know that.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, because I've been shooting everywhere.
Okay, I've got my eye in now.
Yeah, boom, boom, boom. At least you can put 2 rings on your gun. Okay, gone. Okay, we'll go back to Garen.
Mm-hmm.
The one up here that I've already crossed out. Let's see if she can.
No.
Oh dear. Just give me a second.
Yeah. Gotta get
Holy shit.
started on that. Gotta get started on that escape route plan.
May need to stop in midair and finish these towers before we descend.
Hang on,
I want to
I'm
go
gonna
down
make
there while
another
those drones are still active.
roll. Okay, you have taken out one side of what you are assuming is a prisoner barracks.
Shit.
Yeah, well, that's just how it is, unfortunately. Yeah. No, can I? No, it's not gonna pick it. Exterminate.
Yeah, that's Doctor Who.
Excellent.
Mhm.
Okay,
That's my
that's how
check.
it looks. Okay, radio. Vark, where are you heading for now?
I should go that one then.
Which one? Oh, the bottom one? Yep, where you go.
+1.
+1.
That's a hit.
That is definitely a hit. Boom, boom, boom. These surgical strikes are great. It's when they go awry that problems happen. Okay, radio. Last round before you get into starting to land, and it will require a piloting roll because you come in hard and fast. Garen, we'll go with you first.
Yeah.
Because you still got the same target. Away you go.
Okay.
For a doctor, you're making lots of patients for yourself.
How you feeling?
That's okay. It's all about business.
Oh, that's
Nicely
better.
done. Boom. Very surgical. Taken out. Okay. Vark, where are you off to?
Head for the middle building.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Miss. And... Oh, okay. Way off the...
And me?
Yep, you're way off the map. That's okay. Yep, and where are you going? Dale?
I'm going to go for this building as well.
Okay, make your roll.
Make my roll.
Yes.
Okay, Stab, can you give me a sensor sweep, please?
Yeah.
Okay, you can tell that, you know all those lovely little metallic flying things? They all are falling to the ground.
Oh,
Yep.
that's good.
This is this right after hitting the central round tower?
Yep.
Hey,
I figured.
Skipper, why don't you just fly past and knock these our last two over?
Ooh. Okay, Captain is
Don't
coming
give him
in.
any ideas.
Gonna do less damage.
Yeah. The Captain is coming in
my
to land in a
God.
second, as he is. Those of you who are in the turrets who want to have one last try at hitting something, you can,
I'm going to.
but you've only
Yeah,
got,
why not?
Yeah,
Why
you've only
not?
got
I'm on a
those-
I'm on a roll. Yeah, I do.
Which one did you try to hit?
Oh, the north one.
Okay, and Garen, which one were you going for? The north
The one
or-
that doesn't look like it's so knocked out.
Okay, the bottom one. Just
Oh,
give me a
good.
second. Boom. And boom. Oh, shite. Okay. There's a big, huge explosion over here. Got very close. You just didn't hit it. Okay, and Arc.
Ark can try to hit it.
Yeah, alright, I'll try to hit it.
Okay. Last shots. Boom.
That's
Okay.
a 12.
All the guard, what you think are guard posts have been taken out. Either that or you've killed a whole lot of men in solitude. Okay, these are all the holes around the place. Yep. You are still, as far as I'm understanding, landing your ship up here across the wires, even though Garen quite kindly took out the wires.
I thought we were taking out the arrow.
We're going to stay in hover mode and take
sorry,
out the
hold
aircraft.
Okay, where are you hovering your ship? Roughly where I've got it, or do you want to place it somewhere else?
I can't
Is this
see where you're
tower in
pointing.
the middle completely knocked down?
The outline's there. Sorry?
Is this tower in the middle completely knocked down in rubble?
It's a ruins.
Okay,
Not
why don't
completely
we
knocked down.
hover right over the middle
Okay.
and then drop the air raft down? And I don't know if you guys want me, the guys with the best armor, to go out with guns blazing. I could go out too, but you're going to need somebody to pilot.
No, you stay in the ship, man.
I've got a Gravik one, so I can drive the thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yep.
I'll just correct
right.
that.
Well,
It's-
Garen
in
does
there.
have a. Garen does have pilot. If you want her to.
Well,
Help.
my understanding was
Yeah.
that Garen and Roxy are now going to be in the hold, but doing backup shots.
Oh yes,
where-
backup
where-
shots. Yeah.
Yep, where Victor is standing in his armor.
Right.
And who's going in the air raft?
I'll go with them.
I guess Victor will go in the air raft. He's got.
Yeah,
loud
I don't think we don't
speakers.
want too many people there. 3 is fine because we need to bring 2 people back. So
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
no,
right. You're right. You're right.
I guess I'm flying. I'm pretty sure Victor wants to guard. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll fly it.
Bark will fly
okay,
down.
as soon as we break the ship, I'm going to start scanning to see where guards are coming out of what building. Then start laying down suppressing fire.
Okay, you're looking, Pierre. That might be Stab's moment to do a sensor sweep.
All right. No particular pluses then. Oh, bad.
can't tell.
Bad.
But you are getting,
Probably
sorry,
reflection from all the sand thrown into the air.
yeah, there is quite a bit of sand, but you are getting some shots coming from this direction, which are pinging, as you know, pinging off the ship quite harmlessly. As long as we're in the shadow of the ship, then it will be pinging off the sides of the air raft, which may take some damage, because if they've got something bigger, bullets
They have to,
usually
they have to-
won't damage it. More
they have
than,
to see us first.
yeah, well, you're in the shadow of the ship, but
Yeah,
yeah, you know there's some
you know-
fire come from there.
I think once we take off, we'll just shoot some sand. If we get our guy and we can escape, we just shoot off some sand casters and just level these fuckers.
So, where did you want to go?
They were prisoners.
Where Vark?
No, we're
either
not
Vark
doing
be
that.
taking them somewhere, or someone's telling Vark where to go first, where to land there first.
What are
we're
the
taking
roofs?
shots from.
Quick question: what are the roofs of the building? Are they flat or are they gable?
Tin corrugated. They probably. It's a bit iffy whether or not they'd take the weight of the air raft. You could hover it on
Crash
top
down
of
and-
Well,
Yeah,
they're
except
right.
the air raft weighs nothing if it's not sitting on the ground.
That's what I mean. Yeah, you could hover it, but if you landed it on it, it might not be a good thing.
Alright, so we know we're taking shots from there.
Okay, well when we get out, can I, if we're taking fire from there, I want to scope out with my assault rifle, the pinpoint the people that are firing at us, and just return fire, drive them to cover or hit them.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a scope on my laser carbine that works in low light, so I will be trying to pick those guys off too.
Okay.
You can do that from the turrets?
No,
The air raft.
The turrets
Oh, from the air
it's
raft.
hard to aim.
yeah, you can't use your turrets anymore. They're just
Air raft.
So, Ark, which building are you going? Are you going on top of, or behind, or in front? Where do you want to?
I kind of want to do an orbit around here and then probably land here because I want to get into that that building right there. You can't see because I've written it in yellow.
Yeah, I see what you're doing. Yep. Okay, so as you come in to do some orbits, right? So let's say you head this way, orbiting around like that. That's okay. As soon as you break off here, you can hear a lot of pinging, ping, ping, ping. You're at high enough so that it's not actually getting into the cockpit, but it's definitely coming from this way.
From the gate.
From this direction.
Yeah,
That bill.
Oh, I guess it's like I said, it's I'm going to scope that area and look for targets.
Okay.
yeah, that's
Can we
kind
see-
of why I said
Can
to
we
orbit
see?
around.
Can we
Okay.
see muzzle flashes?
Yeah, no, you can see a couple of people that you can try to hit.
Okay, well, whether I hit them or not, I just want to drive them to cover.
Yep.
So I
Okay, on the
will
first one.
I will fire at them.
With your ACR?
Yeah,
Oh, we
with
gotta
my
get to
combat
the
rifle.
cables.
Okay, I'm just full auto spraying the area
Oh shite.
Yeah.
to
That-
drive them to cover.
Yeah, that.
So I'm not really aiming at any particular one.
Yeah, but that
Oh.
means you get two attacks and.
Doesn't
hang
it
on
get
a second.
attacks or something for that
He
though?
get-
Wait a
he
minute.
gets 2 attacks for every auto fire he does, and
Yeah.
auto rifle versus what they're wearing. It's a -1 versus your distance.
But it's not an
which
auto
is
rifle, it's an advanced
+2,
combat.
which is 8, and that means you've hit with that one and roll again. And you hit with that one, and then the guy next to him you get to roll.
Burst fire.
That's a hit. And again for that guy.
Oh
And
man.
a hit. And then the guy on the other side of him. Oh no, it's only 2. It's only 2 targets. 1. Yeah. Okay, rightio. So that's a total of for an auto pistol, that's 3D twice for the first guy and 3D twice for the second guy.
And he's probably wearing basic, maybe cloth if he's lucky, but he penetrated that, so it's all full damage.
It's going
Oh.
rolling dice. Okay, that's the
Nice.
first one.
Alright.
Ooh.
Okay, well, those 2 are out because that automatically goes over their endurance. So you see 2 of them just fall to the ground. Okay, Mr. Laserman.
Alright. I got some targets.
You've got a couple, yeah. Well, you just get to a slightly different angle.
Alright.
You've got a couple of targets too. Well, you can only get 1 shot with yours though, eh?
All right. This is
Because you're not
2d6. I
automatic.
have +1 for the scope, but no
Hang a second.
special skill.
Is it carbine or rifle? Sorry.
It's laser carbine.
Okay. +1 for the armor, +1 for the range.
Okay, so that's 3 pluses, and oop, there we go. A 9.
Hit damage, and that is 4D.
I believe. Yeah. 4. Wait,
Not quite.
that's not right. Oops. Typo. There we go.
And that is enough to take him out. Okay.
Yeah.
Both of you can see the others. They jump around. Whoever else was out there, they just jump around to go back down and behind here. Okay, Ark, you have continued on your mission just to hover around. Yeah. As you get around here, what you can see, because you're already prepared for whatever's happening down here, you can see some of them running this way. You can see a couple of them are taking a knee and getting ready to aim, and they look like they're aiming at you. So
I can't angle the thing.
you can
away.
you can just go to a drift up, but of course that will affect the other two shooters in the back of your ship, your aircraft.
Yeah, no, I'll go up a little bit.
Okay, you drift
Sounds
up.
like probably
Okay,
taking a
rightio.
second.
You guys in the back, you've got another chance to hit these guys that are taking a knee and trying to shoot at Ark, the pilot. Because they're aiming one, they're a split second after you, so you might get to hit them before they hit you.
Are you talking about?
Not that time, but I am spraying and praying.
You talking about us?
No, the aircraft.
Oh.
And one more, Dale, because you've got
the
two
aircraft.
hits for 2 people. Don't forget a +2 on top of that, so that's 1 hit for one guy and the other guy. You get a +2 all up. That's another hit and another hit. So the second guy's going to be out unless you roll really badly. So the first guy, Dale, takes. He's unconscious. Second guy is probably going to be dead. Can you give me one more? Yeah, he's dead. You can see bits and pieces of him fly off his body.
If the first shot didn't fucking get him, the second one definitely.
Definitely. Okay.
Hey,
Victor.
the ammo is made to be expended.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Victor, you've got another guy there.
All right.
Sitting down.
There we go. And that's a hit.
And damage.
13 damage.
Yep. The guys that are there, they just turn tail. Their morale is broken. They are all running for it. Okay. Ark, as you continue your trip around, what is it you're looking for?
If anything else is going to a landing spot around about in the front door.
Are you talking about here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's easy. There's no one there. They've all gone.
Yeah.
You know. Garen, you're seeing people coming around because you're hovering. You see people with guns running this way. Some of them stop. Hang on.
And notice the giant spaceship hovering above them.
Yeah, that's what I've got to roll.
Look on the landing lights.
Jacob, do you have tactics at all? Jerry? Oh, he's not there.
Do I have tactics? Hang
Yeah.
on 1 second. I don't think so. Hang on. He's got something. Let me look. Oh, God, hang on. Character sheet.
I've got Tic Tacs. Is that close?
It's very close. And do you have leader skill?
No, I don't have tactics. I got pilot, navigation, mechanical, no
No,
tactics. Streetwise, computer, brawling, no.
Okay, give me a 1d6, please, because this is a surprise issue.
1d6 roll?
Yeah, I've already rolled theirs. I know what theirs is. Yep.
Okay. No mod, straight
No
1d.
mod. Yep. Hope for high.
Okay. 4.
No surprise. I say, Garen, one of them is shooting at you. You are able to shoot back at them. They are
Okay, I will shoot back
Yep,
at
so
them.
this is simultaneous. He's shooting at you with a submachine gun. You are wearing cloth, is that correct?
You've
Oh,
got,
yeah.
You've got
Oh,
cover
sorry.
as-
What?
You've got cover as well.
Yeah.
Oh, what? I'm
Covered
sorry.
as well, yeah, because you're on the side of the you're inside the ship, inside the
That's
door.
right.
You're
Now I'm
using the
using.
door, the bay is cover, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
Now
another
I'm
mind.
using a rifle, right? So I think I rolled wrong. Or what am I doing?
Rifle, you get a -3 to hit him, and no penalty for. So it's a 2. Yeah, no, that misses, but that's okay. He's shooting
Why
back
would I
at you
have a
with a
rifle if I don't have
submachine
guns?
gun.
What does Jack of all trades does? Nothing.
Not for no.
For this.
So why would I have a
shotgun,
gun if I don't have any
-3
gun?
You have a 0.
Gun.
+3 0.
You have
I have a 0.
0. I thought we gave her a shotgun, Steve.
Why would I own a gun if I don't have gun skills?
Well,
That
you've
doesn't
got a
make any sense to
shotgun.
me.
Okay, it's a shotgun. That's fine.
You
Let's
could
have
have
a
gone
look.
without a yeah, you could
Right.
still go.
-3 +3. You would have need to have got an 8. You only got a 5, so no, you miss him. He
Yeah, I
shoots
wouldn't
back at
get a
you.
gun.
He's
Why
got
am
the
I
same.
shooting
He's
him off?
using a submachine gun, which is a -3 and a
Yeah.
+3.
You got covered.
You're also wearing cloth, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, cool. That's what I needed. Okay, so his is a straight roll. Oh,
Mhm.
if I do it properly.
What about Amanda too? Amanda has a
You are
shotgun.
hit.
Ah.
Okay, Garen, you take
Clipped.
7 on your endurance. What is your endurance? Third stat in.
My endurance is 7.
You're at 0. You need to make a 2d6 roll and get 7 or less.
2d6. 6.
Yes, okay.
You did.
So basically what this means is if you had failed, you would now be suffering a -1 on everything and only moving at half. You've taken a shot, but it hasn't damaged you enough to give you those negative effects. Okay? So just
Okay.
remember, you've got whatever because your strength, dexterity, and endurance are your hit points. You've got 0 on your endurance, but it's still a 7 whenever you roll against it. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, rightio. So Garen, you've taken a hit. Damn, the guy's hit you. Roxy comes running over. And Brian, if you want to roll for Roxy or a shotgun, she's a flat 0, so it's a 2d6.
Yes.
To this guy.
Is she a flat 0? I thought she had a 1 on that. She's got shotgun 2.
Oh, okay, so she's +2 on that. So 2d6 +2.
Nice.
Dex too.
Oh, her dex of 12 will give her a bonus.
Yeah, she's way up there.
Oh,
Yeah.
she hits the guy with a shotgun, doing 46 back at him.
Yeah, Roxy.
46.
Rock and roll
They don't-
Roxy.
Oh god!
Jeez.
Takes him down to like 6 on his first stat.
Shot
Yeah.
out of his ass.
This guy gets shot. Roxy comes over and says, "Are you alright, Garen? Do you want me to take this side?"
What side are you taking now?
She was on the other side. She was on the
The
left
side
of the
of the
ship. You're on the
right.
right.
Do we need her? Do we need her to be on the other side?
Not at the moment.
Okay, then yeah, you can come on my side.
In other mode, I am concerned when I heard that Garen got shot. Jacob is going to temporarily run towards the cargo bay and pull Garen and try to give her medical attention because I have medic 1. So I want to patch Garen if at all possible. And if
Okay.
I'm needed to, I'll run back to the bridge. But right now, we're just hovering here and we're not flying anyway. So I'm coming down there too.
Well,
And if I could
Jacob,
take-
how kind of you.
Well, yeah, I do have skills. I'm not a doctor like you,
Okay,
but I have medic
this will
1.
take this amount of combat rounds. 1. So the next combat round you arrive.
Okay.
Okay, Roxy. Roxy's done her bit. Amanda, because she's there with a shotgun, so she's probably on the other side. She sees a guy walk out from here with a pistol, and he'll shoot at her.
He's game. Oh, they must pay them a lot of money.
Yeah. No, he's shooting at her. He's shooting at her.
Sorry, all the groans coming from this part of the world is because I'm in agony.
He's shooting at who?
Okay.
I took like 15 points right in the nuts.
Yeah.
What?
Unfortunately, that's also got an added -9 on that with the
Is
auto
that
pistol.
almond nuts?
Yes. So he misses. But Amanda, Pierre, do you want to roll for Amanda?
I had a
She's
chainsaw
got
accident, Jen.
2d6. Hang on a second. Shotgun at this is a -1 and +2. 2d6 +2. She doesn't have a high thing. So away you go, Pierre,
Okay.
for Amanda.
Nice.
And 46.
And she's got a nice, pretty shotgun.
Oh, the ship standard.
Little pearl-handled shotgun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, damage 46.
Pierre?
Sorry, yeah. 46 damage.
Holy
Nice!
shit!
Nice!
Okay, hang on. I'm going to roll for him because he's got a name.
That's painful.
Yeah.
Cool.
This guy's got a name, and I'll tell you his name. Hang on a second. Let me find it for
Nice.
you.
Ooh.
Marine Lieutenant James Bauer, otherwise known as the Prison Warden.
His ass is flat on the ground.
She has taken him out. Hang on.
He's dead?
No.
No.
He's conscious, and then because he's taken out the second stat with that, now he's unconscious.
He's down to one stat, half of one stat.
Yeah, but he had to have his 2 rolls to see if he got there.
He hurt.
Yeah, he's seriously hurt. Actually, no. Looking at this, he's dead because he's got 7
dead.
endurance and a 3 for strength and a 4 for dex.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Oh, she just
Well,
blew him
like
away.
the-
Okay, I'm going to say Amanda blew his head off. That seems descriptive enough.
She flicks the barrel forward to cock it again.
Yeah. Right.
And well, Jacob gets down there and he's looking at Garen now, right? They were going into the second combat round. He would look at her wounds. He'd look over at Amanda and he would say, "Nice," and then he goes back down and he's looking at Patch and Garen, and he's also got all those weapons on him,
Yep.
and that armor too. And remember, he's got a shotgun and a laser carbine also.
Right. So
He's
at
full-
this point, Garen and Roxy, there's a whole lot of guys that look like guards. They're just running. They've turned, and it's like, you know, those sort of stampedes. They've sort of come around. They've come this way. You've been shooting, and now they sort of most of them turn and go back this way.
Oh, so they're leaving. They're retreating.
They're trying to, yeah. So, are
Right,
you
right
or
to where
Roxy-
we're landing.
Yeah. Are you or Roxy going to be doing anything?
Well,
They do look like guards.
I can still shoot,
Yeah.
even though I'm hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll shoot with my negative gun.
Okay, so you like cock it with one hand, how they do, then aim it, and then bang, where you go. You are
Yeah.
I think a flat 2d6.
Right.
Nice,
That's a hit. 46 damage.
nice.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
So 46 damage
46.
for this, Garen.
Oh, what?
46
Oh, sorry. Am I
damage.
46? Oh, sorry. I was so-
4d6 for the
Okay,
damage. on the
46. Oh,
Oh my god. Okay.
Wow.
That one's dead.
Oh,
Definitely.
so I get that thing that you do, right?
Yes.
With the that 0.5 or whatever it is, point something.
No, only for the hits.
Oh, this is
Roxy
damage.
Roxy will
That's just damage.
will hurry them on their way with another
Oh.
blast.
Another one. Yep. Where you go, Rox.
Oh, well, still, that's not a very good
But
roll.
it is a very good roll. You
That's
still
an
take one
awesome
down.
roll.
Roxy's
It's
taking one.
just not a hit roll; it's a damage roll.
Oh,
46. Shotguns are such a lovely weapon.
Aren't they?
And
My
that one's
God.
down because he's over his endurance straight away. Boom, boom. Okay, that's in the crowd out a bit. I'd say you have about 5 people left in that group running back. Art, can you just give me please a air raft landing, basically trying to give yourself a bit of an angle to give you something to hide behind should they come running around behind that corner, which they might do.
5.
Unfortunately not, so you just landed it flat.
Okay.
And we need to do it as a surprise because you wouldn't have known that they're running around. No one's actually alerted you. So I think Dale, you're the best person here. Do you have tactics?
No.
Do you have leadership?
I thought he did have tactics. Dale doesn't have tactics?
I've only got what's on
what
the
about
character
Victor?
sheet here. I've got no, I don't. I'm more of a shooty person. You tell me what to. I'm a troubleshooter. You tell me who makes trouble, I shoot them.
Doesn't Victor have some sort of leadership? 'Cause
Oh,
he's a
Victor,
Navy
yeah, what have you got,
admiral?
leader? Victor, you might be the one to do this.
Let's see. Ooh, nope. All I've got is like administration.
No leader, no tactics.
Streetlight. Nope, no leader, no tactics.
Okay, so
So it's a straight roll.
Right,
of
right.
something.
Jack of all trades.
no, it's a flat d6 plus 1 for both sides because they've got military experience.
Okay.
You have military experience.
Okay,
So one of you
I'll
do
roll
it.
it.
Yep.
1d6 plus 1, is it?
1d6 plus 1, and whoever gets the highest.
Going for surprise.
They've got surprise on you. They get to shoot you first. So they pull up their... What the hell are they using? Haven't they be able to shoot you guys yet? Oh, submachine guns. That's right. So submachine guns.
Well,
5 of
we
them.
still have like cover, right?
You're
got
on an
the air
air
raft.
raft.
You got minor cover in the air raft. That's what you're trying to land to give you maximise the cover, but you just
So
just
no
put it
maximum,
down
yeah.
flat.
Putting
Yeah.
bullet holes in our only air raft.
See if you
Shit.
kept the other one. Now,
Well,
do
somebody
you
had
have-
like mentioned that
Don't-
hey, guards are coming back the other way. You know?
Yeah. So Ark, you've got cloth, is that right, or you just got a vac suit?
Cloth.
Cloth. Okay, that's a -3, and the other two have combat armor. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay, so there's one difference in there. Okay, so to shoot. So 1 at Ark. It's flat. It's a hit.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Ooh, nice. Oh,
One
sorry.
on Victor.
Wrong side of nice.
That's really bad. And 1 on Dale. That's a miss. The other 2 will be probably shooting out at the people who've got the weapons. Miss on Victor. Miss on Dale. So Ark's the only one that gets hit with the submachine gun. Taking this much damage, Ark.
Like a 3D.
10. So
Oh, you got to do an endurance check.
Yep. So what's your endurance?
7. Oh yeah. Hold on. Watch me roll high. Yeah, of course I'm down. 7.
Okay, Ark falls unconscious, and don't forget to put the other 3 on one of the other stats.
Oh.
Okay, Ark falls unconscious.
Lay him in the air raft, hidden of his cover for the moment.
I fly in air raft, so
And also Garen and Roxy from their position in the ship will be firing, but at the greatest range, which is going to be a bit. Oh no, it's still medium range. So
Okay.
this all happens at once. So first of all, if I can get Roxy and Garen to
Okay.
give me their shots on the security guys, so they have got shotguns.
Roxy
So
misses.
-0 +1. Okay, yep.
Is that just 2d6 still?
Straight flat 2d6, Garen.
Nice.
You hit and damage 46.
40s.
Just got to get.
Okay,
That's 1 down. There's 4 to go. Okay, Victor. Your laser
Alright.
roll. Don't forget they get to shoot at you
Uh,
guys after this.
okay. We still have to range where I get a +1, or should I switch to shotgun?
You are definitely in
different
short range. So you get a
Might be
+1
better to-
and a minus, and a +1 for their cloth, +2.
Okay, so that's same roll. Okay, I guess that's fine. Laser carbine it is. On rolling the dice.
Miss
Miss.
this time.
Damn it.
And Dale opening up with his automatic.
Rock and roll.
Okay.
Come on, Dale.
2 hits on the first one. That's 1 hit, and the second hit on the first guy. 2 hits, and the second guy. miss and hit. Oh, and don't forget to put the .1 on your auto rifle because of the 6.6.
Nice.
Okay, so the first guy takes two lots of 3d6. He's probably going to be gone.
Oh, D. Who's the D?
3D. There's a 7 for the
Renders
first
him
spot.
unconscious.
9 for
That's
the second
killing him.
spot. That's
Yep.
17.
And the second guy gets 1 hit. Make it a big one. So
Nice.
to take him out, you've got 1 guy left standing.
I'm going to say drop your weapon.
Hang on a second.
He doesn't have any morale left. He just watched everybody he knows get blown away. He'd probably run.
No, he's an idiot. He believed all those honor and dying and all that sort of crap shit.
Propaganda tapes?
Yep, so he's running towards you shooting, so unfortunately Roxy and Garen can't shoot at him. But as he's coming at you, 2 of you against 1 of him. So he's having a shot at you, Dale.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Can I shoot at him from the bay? I'm right where
No.
Garen is.
No, you're going to be making a medic roll in a second. And a second,
Okay.
so submachine gun, you're wearing cloth armor, no, combat armor, -4, he gets a +3, is -1. Misses you completely. Okay,
Completely.
Victor,
There he comes. Idiot's coming towards you.
screaming and yelling.
Alright. Oh. Can I shoot him?
Yep, death before dishonor. Bang, 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 bang.
Alright, then I take a shot.
Oh, you
There we
put
go.
a hole in him, hang on a second, and Dale, at the same
Depth it
time.
is.
That's a hit, and again, and a miss. So 2 hits, so each of you do your damage.
4D
Alright.
and 3D.
He's unconscious, he's now dead. And he sort of falls, boom, boom, boom. Okay, now at this moment, Jacob, I need you to do your medic roll to see if you can help Garen out.
Okay, straight 2D6 +1.
Okay.
That's a 9.
Rightio. So Garen,
Yes.
what damage did you take? Was it just your endurance?
Yeah, just my endurance.
Okay, so your endurance is now up to 4, halfway.
Up
basically.
to 4, okay.
And the rest
You're
will
patched
heal.
enough.
Yeah,
Good.
the rest will heal in a day or so. As long as Jerry does another check tomorrow, the rest will heal.
Gotta keep you alive. You gotta get my tumbler full. Sick of
That's
sipping.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta.
I say
carry
that
the
as I
tumbler.
pull it out. Yeah.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you
okay,
very
good.
much.
And now I'm gonna turn attention towards looking over the scene with my laser carbine.
Don't think it's gonna let you off the hook for anything though.
Yeah. Are you wanting to be
yeah.
there with your laser carbine, or you want to be in the cockpit so you can actually send out the message or something, or turn on because you haven't turned on the
Yeah,
landing
I'm
lights
probably
yet.
gonna have to run back to the cockpit. That's where I'm
Yeah.
needed. So I'll just turn it, but it's kind of a shame. I'm the only one wearing combat armor, and I'm not even in fight.
Well,
Should have
You're up in the air. It's not like they're going to jump up and get the ship out. I mean,
let you wear this armor.
yeah,
Somebody
so
else.
does either Dale or Victor have anything medical to help Vark?
yes, I do. I've got combat medic 1.
And you will have a medic kit in the air aft. Where you go?
Okay, make a medic roll.
Yes, please.
An 8.
Just okay. So Vark, you gain 1 point back on the 2 points back on the 3 points that you take off something, and you said your endurance was a 7. Is that right?
Hold on, I thought I was muted. Yeah,
Yeah.
7.
So you're 4 on your endurance and 2 points back on the one that went over to whichever other stat it went to.
So that's 6, and then what is it? 4 on endurance now.
Yep.
So you're
Well, that's-
conscious.
For any roll, it's still a 7. It's just that's where your hit points are, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Cool. Okay, Vark is up. You guys are looking around. They're all dead. And
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to go off the side of the air aft with a fresh mag slapped in.
Yep.
I'm going to advance to the door of this building.
Yep.
The obvious thing is that people ran out of it. Is it open?
Yeah, it's open, but it's an open inwards door.
Yeah.
But it's open.
Well, I'm going
Close.
to go around the corner of the, so I've got cover, and just scan the interior.
Okay, you get inside. There's a light on. John, trying to find the damn bloody.
Alright, so I'm just gonna say this, Victor, get in the fucking room with him.
All right.
So this is a very sparse sort of decorated place. It's got beds, it's got bunk beds, there's a gun rack, most of the guns are out. Well, the submachine guns are. Some guy there was trying to struggle to get the auto rifle. He sees you come in and he turns around, puts his hands up and say, I give up, don't shoot. And there's a
Okay,
table that's overturned,
okay,
cards
guards
on the
barracks.
floor.
Okay, I say, get over here, turn around.
He walks very quickly to. Well, he doesn't walk quickly. He walks enough just to. Yeah, you've got
Do you
an
know
auto
all the
rifle and
do you know all the
laser.
do you know all the prisoners in this place?
Most of them. Why?
Do you know Alvin Dubois and Aziz Popov?
Yeah,
What barracks are they in?
2.
Which is
The one closest to this room.
Don't they have big
the
numbers on the
north.
buildings?
Yeah,
to the north.
Yeah.
yeah.
I say
And that got hit.
I say right, and I'm going to smack him with the butt of the auto rifle.
Okay. I'm going to say that you knock him out. It's appropriate. Okay. Rightio.
Oh, and there was one other thing I'm
Yep.
going to do.
There are some
and
auto
that's,
rifles there and auto rifle ammo there. He was struggling to get the auto rifle. You're going to have to break the lock on it to open the auto
nothing.
rifles.
A bullet wouldn't hurt.
Mhm.
Fix.
Okay, but just so you know, they're there.
I'll take it.
We could load the aircraft.
I'll just chuck it in the air raft.
No,
Yeah.
there's 6 auto rifles and ammo.
I'll chuck them in the air raft.
Okay, so you're going to do the bullet thing and then chuck them. Okay, what are you doing, Victor?
I'm looking around the room, seeing if there's anything else worth taking while we're here. Just kind of scan.
There's a few credits amongst the cards on the floor. Nothing really worth your bother, really.
Yeah.
There's some lock boxes at the end of each bed. I don't know if you want to spend time going through those or just give it up.
I'm not interested.
Okay.
Fair change.
Dale could probably
Delete this notice.
use a hand getting the air auto rifles and the ammo.
Yeah, and then the last thing I'm going to do is there any other ammo in this place?
There is some. There's another drum of. There's about 4 or 5 drums of submachine gun, and there's lots of submachine guns around lying about the place.
No, I don't really care about those. I'm going to set an explosive in here,
Ooh.
Okay.
and I'm going to say, out we go, building to the north.
Okay, and how are you igniting the explosive?
I don't know. However, I ignite my
Well,
particular
Are
explosive.
you-
I don't know how it's done. Personally, I don't know.
You can either put it on a timer or you can have a little remote. Remember,
Or you could fire
it's
round at it, too.
it's TDX. TDX
Oh.
is perpendicular, so it cuts like across a table. It cuts.
What's the distance?
Well, he's only taking.
Is there
small
are there any central pillars in here?
Yeah.
I'll put it by a pillar so it'll cut the pillar in half,
Okay. Rightio.
and I'll put it on a timer. I think.
Okay. How many seconds do you want?
Seems superfluous, but sure.
I don't know, 10.
Okay. Cool.
Once we're
10
out of the building.
seconds.
Yeah.
How big is this explosive?
Well, there's only small ones, but
Okay.
so I'll tell you how far the explosive goes.
I assume I know. I'm not going to blow up our own air raft.
No.
The air raft should be fine. It's just everyone else might have their legs cut off.
This one goes out 16 feet. That's the radius. So it will take out most of the supports. You'll see the sort of roof start to collapse in a little bit. And if
Okay,
anyone
well-
was standing next to them, they would be cut in half now. But that guy was on the ground, unconscious.
Good thing the guy's lying on the ground.
Yeah, and covered with part of the roof.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to head out to this corner.
Rightio.
Scan.
Okay, as you scan, Jacob, you're in the cockpit. You flood the place with lights.
Yes.
And are you on the loudspeakers or anything? You can, because as you flood it, you can see the doors are opening and people are coming out left, right, and centre. And they're going
by the way,
all different directions.
I'll say to Jacob on the comm that he's in the building to the to your right from the cockpit.
The northeast.
This one.
Yeah, northeastern building.
Northeast. Yep.
Okay.
Steve, just so I'm not a floating duck, I'm just gonna orbit around.
Okay.
I'd say.
Cool.
Just keeping a lookout for anything that happens outside.
Okay. Who's with you? Are you just there by yourself?
I believe I'm there by myself because Victor needs to be down on the ground with. Which one's the player? Which one's the character? Dale or Brian? I can't.
Well, they have
Sorry.
there, but Dale's on this corner here.
Yeah.
And Victor, where are you?
I came on out of the building, so I guess I'm on that corner too.
You're over here too. Okay, cool. Okay.
So we see people coming out. Have you got a loudspeaker in the ship?
I've got a loudspeaker. I'm going to say
on my armor, so I can make announcements right here for us.
What do you want me to say, Dale? What do you think? I'm thinking of saying something like, "Do not fire upon us. Remain calm. We won't be here long."
These are prisoners.
Yeah, they're not going to fire on you.
Yeah.
If anything, they're going to try something else.
Oh, there's guns laying around.
Okay, I'm going to fire a burst above their heads and say, "Everybody down!" And fire a burst above their heads.
Remain calm.
Yep. Give me a second.
Remain calm. That's another dude shoot the gun in the air.
Remain calm and lay down if you want to live.
Back that up with his loudspeakers. Everybody down. Remain calm.
Down and remain calm if you want to live.
3 of them that don't. Everyone else does go down. At the same time, Sid, you are around about, we'll say about here somewhere. Okay. That's your orbit. Is that right? Sort of like that.
Yeah, just to.
I don't want to kill any of them because I don't want to kill the wrong one.
Yeah. So at this point, this is what happens.
I'm staying pretty high though, right?
Yep. Yep.
Jacob, where is the dude Alvin?
In a second.
Alvin,
guys.
Your Uber has arrived.
Yeah, your Uber has arrived. Okay. You're hit.
Sweet.
Again with another bloody 7. You can see the tracing. You're here. There is someone up over here in between the fences. With all the
But I'm
other stuff.
unconscious, right?
No. I haven't made the roll of damage yet. You might not be.
Another hero. Oh, you're...
No. Make your endurance roll. 7
Watch
or
this
less.
over 7. Fuck you, dice.
Okay,
Fuck
that's
you,
okay.
roll 20.
Yeah. So, what are you quickly doing before you fall unconscious with the air raft? Are you just setting it on anything? As you keep on going?
I'll just set it on hover.
Okay, hover, okay, boom, just there. Just stays there. Okay, guys.
Pretty much.
Yep, okay, and you collapse, it's fine, you're up in the air, and no one else you can't see you now, so...
I'm pretty sure I'm dead as well, aren't I?
No.
You take 8 points.
8 points back.
4 on your endurance, and then you pick 4 to go somewhere else. You just 0 on your endurance, you fall unconscious. Because you're a named player in the game, you don't die until you get to negative all 3 of them, and you don't get to fall unconscious unless you unless you fail a saving throw, which you just have. People who don't have names automatically fail on their first endurance to 0, so you're fine. You're just hovering in the air, not being able to do much. No one's, they can't really shoot you.
get blasted again, duck down. Hopefully you're laying down and you're in cover.
During all this time, Pierre, what has Stav been doing?
Let's see. Have I? I didn't like the fact that some people separated into the air raft and is we landed the. Did we land the ship? Nobody
No.
has to fly the ship.
The ship is being flown.
We're hovering. We're hovering.
Yeah.
Probably about like 20 feet above the ground or
Yep.
30 feet above the ground. They took the air raft down. They were shooting out of the cargo bay. We're just hovering there, waiting for them to come back.
I don't know.
I would I would hope you're doing sensor rolls and computer rolls and checking out the surveillance of what might be coming.
Yeah, I'm fondling my laser carbine and saying the day of judgment is at hand.
Lovely. Finally, he's broke. Anything else you're doing there, Pierre?
No, I still gotta stay at my post and run a sensor. And I'm looking for. I'm watching out for any cavalry that might be coming along.
Make your roll, please.
Yeah. So.
Nice.
Only thing you notice about now, actually, is that the air raft that you've been following has stopped here for some reason, and it is around about 25 feet up in the air.
That's
our air raft or the other air raft?
Your air raft. There's no other air raft, just one.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
So something's wrong.
I'm wondering if there's any way I can maneuver down and like scoop the air raft up in the cargo bay.
You have to move your ship, which takes the light away and the awesome presence that you've got at the moment.
That's not good. Okay.
So just saying, that's what happens to you guys at the moment. So in the next round, you might want to come and think of doing something.
Staff tries the radio and says, "Big Mama to Hot Wheels, what's happening?"
Hot Wheels doesn't give you an answer. Back over to Dale and
I would
Victor.
say over the comms, I would say, Dale, I think the air raft's been compromised. I think Vark took another shot. He might be down again.
Well, we'll deal with that. We deal with that when we get to it. Okay. I'm going to just Alvin Dubois, step forward.
Okay, give me a sec. Okay, one guy gets up and he takes a step forward. There's the other three guys that haven't. They're just looking around.
How ragged are these guys? Are they shaved
they look
or
pretty badly emaciated? They haven't got rags on them, but next to rags, they're thin, they're emaciated, straggly beards. Some of them have sort of had halfway shaved hair cuts.
Not a fun person.
No, this resembles less of a prison and more of almost like a concentration camp.
Okay.
To be brutally honest.
Horrible.
And they're political prisoners, aren't they? From what we heard before.
Possibly.
Or at least Aziz is a political prisoner, right?
Yes. Okay. Well, I'll get him to come forward, and I'll say, on the ground.
He does that. You've got a big, huge. He's seen
gun.
those.
And then I'm going to say, Aziz Popov. Prisoner Popov, step forward.
Okay. This guy, small, skinnier if possible than Alvin. He has a large scar across his face. He almost limps forward.
Yeah, but Vark, once we get him back on his feet, knows this dude, right? No, Amanda does.
Amanda.
Correct?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. Well, in that case, I will grab both of them and I'll say, Skip, bring the ship over and drop a winch down and we'll lift these guys up.
I do. We would.
Okay, so the other three guys, so that's I'm not going to worry about piloting that, Jerry. The other three guys who haven't moved, like I said, the other prison barracks, they're just people just emptying out and running all over the place. These other three guys say, "What about us? We want to get out of here too."
Yeah, Victor will contact the captain and say, yeah, these guys look like they've been in a concentration camp down here. I don't think these are regular prisoners. I think, I don't know. It would be standing room only in our cargo hold if we take them, but
And you don't have
it's
the
up to
life
you, Captain.
support.
Handle them. We could put some on ice, but we can't take all these boys. We got 12 ice slots. We can't take all these boys.
How many prisoners do we think there are? I mean, we can't do a count right now.
Yeah, like what Amanda said, somewhere in the vicinity of 100.
Yeah,
Damn.
and meanwhile, there's still. Is there any shooting still going on?
No.
We wiped them out.
We could scoop some up and drop them off at the Oasis. And they'll probably be better off there than here. They'll at least have water.
Okay, well, either
could walk
well,
there.
what about me? I'll go. I'll fire a burst above their heads if they start coming towards us,
Okay.
or into the ground in front of them.
Which one do you do,
Well,
air or
we want
ground?
to save the world, but
Mhm.
we can't save the world at the expense of ourselves. If you want to take a couple extra, we can throw them on ice. But we only have enough life support for 12 with double occupancy.
Hey, who was the guy that knew
We're
Dubois?
already putting that line.
Did Jawbreaker know him?
Jawbreaker, yeah. He's
Jawbreaker gave you
important.
the job to find this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if he actually knows
Um,
him.
Those guys sort of step back and sort of just put their hands up, and they're looking a little bit uneasy now that you've actually put the bullets right near them.
Okay.
And they shut up
Well,
real quick.
Yeah. Okay. Can Jerry get the ship over?
Yep,
and,
that's easy. And Roxy's, the winch is down. She's already taken Alvin up. She's bringing the winch down again to...
Then the other thing we got to do once we get those guys on board is winch over to the air raft to drop somebody in there to fly our air raft back in, and also get FARC to medical attention.
and there's something else you need to do too. But anyway, so you've got them covered with your auto rifle. Are you just when it comes back down for you guys? Are you just attaching both of you to it and just taking off?
Yeah, I don't want to leave just one of us down here. We'll get rushed.
Okay. Rightio, when you're hooked up, that's your message to go a bit higher, Jacob, and move to wherever you think you need to move.
Okay.
Where are you
Need a pilot
moving
roll?
to? No, this is
Where do
easy
you
at
want
the
me
moment.
to go? Wherever Dale wants me to go, I'm gonna.
Look, when we get into the cargo hold, we get Amanda to positively identify their person.
Yeah.
Okay, rightio. So you're on hold until then. Okay, as you know, you're on the winch, you're hooked up, and the ship rises up. The other guys obviously rush. They can't get you. Exactly what you expected was going to happen. They're yelling and screaming and saying, "I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I didn't kill this person. I didn't." Blah blah blah. All this sort of stuff. Pleading with you, the normal stuff that you'd expect them to happen. And she'll look over and say, "It's as is." And he just very weakly hugs her.
Okay. Now this Dubois?
Well, Ark could tell you that.
Yeah.
You look at he looks vaguely familiar to the picture, but I mean,
Yeah,
God,
yeah,
looks like
he's
he's
emaciated.
aged
Well,
20 to 30 years.
let's get over and pick up the air raft.
Yeah. Okay. How are you wanting to do that?
Well, if he hovers over it, I'll just winch down to it.
Okay. So are you moving?
Actually, I don't think I can fly an air raft.
No.
Who
Victor
can fly it?
Victor.
I can.
Yeah.
And
I
take
Are you
Victor
just
down.
going like this? Are you going around? What are you doing?
Just scoot sideways.
I'll just scoot sideways and go up high above it, and we'll wench somebody down to it.
Okay, Victor. Yeah. You've got the air raft.
Yeah, Victor's got air raft.
Yeah.
Okay, we see an unconscious Vark in the slumped over the control panel, right?
Yep.
Yeah, hovering there.
Okay, all right. Well, he may have succumbed to his earlier wounds, or I don't know because we don't know. But I will scan for potential threats out the door. While
yeah.
Careful too. Yeah, you might want to give him some cover fire. I'm suggesting.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know which
yeah.
way to shoot, so that's why I'm
okay,
scanning.
so give me a D6 roll +1, please, Dale.
Because there's that guy. He got shot by something. Ooh, nice.
Hope they get away. And you find them, 2 of them. They're right over here, hunkered down in between the 2 razor wires in the sand. They've you know, like you're at the beach when you build a little sand pillow. They made something a bit bigger than that to hunker down under behind. Doesn't give them from your vantage point much.
Because I would tell maybe Garen could just like go in the turret and put a frickin' laser blast.
No,
on
I'll just lay down some
You've
fire
got
on them.
surprise. Make your rolls. So you need, sorry, that's, I hope, is a hit. So auto rifle, hang on a second, let me find it for you. -1 because of that. +2, so +1. On top of that is a 10. First hit, second hit. Miss. Second guy. Hit. And hit. So the first guy takes 1 lot of damage. Do your 3d6 or 4d6? 3d6.
9.
That's enough to render them unconscious. And the other guy is going to be dead.
Dead. Yeah. That ACR is really nice,
It's
man.
nasty.
That's a really nice gun.
As the sand sort of clears, you're checking. There's no movement. You give the all clear.
Okay,
Victor?
go on the winch. Roxy, drop them down.
Okay. 50, you climb out. Roxy drops you down. You get onto the air raft. You move Ark over. He's bleeding. He's got another couple of bullets in him.
Get him up to Garen.
Mm-hmm.
Is everybody on board? And we got.
No, just need Victor to make the roll with the pilot.
We need to get Vark to conscious and to ID Dubois.
Okay.
That's an 8.
Air raft's in. Garen, you're up
Yes.
trying to bring him back up.
I imagine medical attention would take a.
Yeah.
We had a weekend jump to look at the photo.
All we need is some smelling salts. All we need is a weight.
All right.
Yeah.
Am I using medical or
Medical.
We've got the right guy.
okay? So 2d6 plus 2. Okay.
Yes.
That's the number you needed. So Vark, you're back up to 4 on your endurance, and whatever damage you took anywhere else, you're halfway back up to the full.
Okay.
Okay, you need to make an ID on this Alvin guy. The first guy they show you don't know who he is because he's far too thinny in skin, too skinny and thin. But the second
Thinny
guy,
and skin.
yeah,
He's your buddy. You recognize him.
yeah, the first guy's is his, but the second guy
What,
is
do I?
definitely Elvis. The second one is Alvin. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the guy.
yeah. The other one's Aziz, which Amanda identified anyway. But yeah, he identifies the other guy, the one you want, as Alvin. That's all
we need. I say shut the cargo bay. We got the air raft, and it's punch time. It is go time. We are zooming the hell out of here fast.
First of all, though, you need your gunners back in the towers, in their turrets.
Well, we can start zooming before we get in the turrets, can't we? They can work their way to the turrets. I want to get out of here. And we'd also want to get anybody.
Get these sick people into somewhere where they can be like you know.
Roxy can do that with Garen.
Yeah, put them in the
Amanda.
like the crew lounge or the mid bay or whatever.
How many people are on this
Be about
ship?
3.
You now have almost 11 people, I think. You've got yeah.
We
you've
can
got
have them all.
you 6, Vark,
Yeah.
Amanda, Roxy. Aziz,
What happened to just
and
Alvin Dubois?
Alvin? That's what happens.
We also have.
we what's going on? We only needed to pick up Alvin and Aziz.
Hey,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
who are
Yeah,
all these?
this is going to be especially hard on the steward. Who's the steward around here?
Who
Roxy
are
will
all
volunteer.
these
Because
secrets?
the steward's got to set him up with the 10 seasons of
Right.
yeah.
They've been
The steward's
slowly
gonna
being added, Garen. Yep. Sorry, Pierre.
Excuse me. What?
it's the steward's duty to set them up to view the 10 seasons of Game of Thrones that they missed.
Right. Perfect. So they have to start from scratch, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for openers.
So Roxy's very helpful there. She was in that line of, entertaining, making people socially comfortable and stuff.
Well, that's good.
She'll help, and she'll ask, Garen, does she need to do they need to do anything to help them medically?
It's okay. I am just putting on my snap plastic
Right.
gloves.
Right.
Inspection time.
Okay. Rightio.
Well, I'll get to the turret.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely Dale in one of the turrets. Anybody else with gunner skill? Maybe Roxy's gunner 0. She could get to a turret.
Yep.
Well, Dale's medical stuff.
Victor has gunnery 1.
That leaves
Well, if
Sam.
you can do that, we might need you on the drive.
Sam's there.
Yeah.
Sam's there. She's got one in everything. So.
She's got a gunner skill, doesn't she? Sam.
Oh. I didn't even think to look at Sam to see if she did. In a second.
Yes, she does, I think.
I remember
Engineering,
shooting a
ships,
gun with
blade,
her.
laser, mech, electronic, street, computer, forward observer, grab vehicle. No, this is a slightly different Sam, Sid.
Oh.
She doesn't have it, no.
Like I'm a slightly different arc.
Yeah, your Ark's cousin, 4 times removed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And more
Well,
Italian.
what do you want, pilot captain? Do you want me to check out these prisoners in case they're not bringing anything on board that's going to infect everyone?
I'm
Or
pretty
do you
sure
want
that's
to
gonna
be in the turret?
I think you're the full medic. You need to be on medical duties if at all possible, and anybody else that could be in the turret could be in the turret at this point.
Okay, well, Roxy
Unless
will skip
we're-
up towards the
Huh?
turret. Roxy will skip up
Roxy's
towards the turret.
0. Yeah.
That's my girl.
We have 1. We do have 11 on the ship.
Yep.
So everybody's got to double up. I mean, we got to share our staterooms for now.
Excuse me?
We can only take 12 because you cannot exceed capacity.
Well, I
and-
expected 2.
Maximum capacity is 2 per stateroom, and we have 6 staterooms. But we also have a low burst. Huh?
We can put
have
some
a
people
couple-
on ice.
We have a couple of pressure tents in the ship's locker. We can set them up in the cargo hold. I think they hold 2 people.
Yeah, but your life support's not going to last if you did that.
Yeah.
it's-
Go over.
I'm just saying.
Yep.
Put some people on ice.
We don't have to. We still have enough room. We just
Yeah.
can't take more than another person. We're really maxing out our life support at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
on
We got
ice
11?
sounds good.
Yeah,
11,
we've got
we got-
me, Victor, Garen, Sam, Dale, Stav,
Yeah,
Vark.
yeah. What,
Hmm.
6 staterooms? 6.
6
Freaking-
staterooms.
Yeah, 6
Yeah.
staterooms.
Okay.
2 in each.
Yep.
Double up.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Someone gets the 1. Probably one of the girls.
Garen, because her stateroom only has 1 bunk.
Because she's got the other mid-bay stuff.
Yeah, I thought the mid-bay stuff's usually with the low berths.
What in it?
Mid-bay
Did you put a mid-bay separately or in Garen's stuff, Brian?
I usually put the med-bay with the low berths.
Well,
Just
your
because-
little original design didn't have a separate mid bay, and
It
you've
was
always
just a
said that was in
stateroom.
Garen's stateroom, so I stuck it in Garen's
Cool.
stateroom.
Okay, so
Mhm.
she's got the mid-bay, so it's Garen's
well,
got the
Garen's the
single.
only one, and then Garen's the only one then who is by herself. Everybody else has to double up.
Right.
Well,
Yes.
unless she's got a
So-
sick person in there with her.
Yeah,
Un-
yeah.
Unless she like
Unless-
takes Sam,
unless
but you're the only one.
Unless you've
Sorry,
got
unless
someone,
what?
unless you've got a sick person in your isolation unit. Garen, did you want to try your little slap-on healers on these people?
Yes.
That could be a good one.
Ever?
But
From
other
a
than
high-
that, we can put people on ice if necessary, if that's
They
too
are, but
injured.
the
Or,
problem
That sounds like a great idea.
bursts. Those are
Okay.
emergency low bursts. They could kill them. They're not as good as regular low bursts. They're for oh shit, we're screwed. Let's go on
Aren't
ice.
you guys, prisoners.
They're not really meant for normal transporting. They're meant for emergency. So I say no if we don't have to. Plus a week and jump, we can get them nourished. We can find out some information and find out more of what's going on. Get the guy a haircut. Get him cleaned
What
up.
happened to Alvin Dubois? Is he on?
there,
Is he
yep,
one of
he's
these?
not
guys?
here.
He's there.
yes,
He's
he
on
is.
No?
We've got him.
Okay, so we were here to pick up Alvin Dubois.
and Aziz Popov.
And
We've got
and
So
are
we're on
those
12.
two on the ship?
Yes, they are.
yeah.
So who are
We're
all
working.
these people?
Those are our crew. You got Amanda. We don't have anybody else. It's all of us and then the other NPCs. We got Vark, and he picked up Amanda because she had the information.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. So we didn't bring extra prisoners on board then.
Oh,
No.
No.
them all. Look at the
Not
chat
them
here.
all.
Dice roller. I wrote down a list of who's on the ship.
You forgot the boy.
Jacob. Yeah. Oh, that's Elvin. Dubois on there. Elvin is he. We got 11 people on the ship total. The crew, players, and NPCs. 11.
Okay, so Garen is applying her little organic healers to, am I assuming, Vark, Alvin, Aziz. Those are the damaged ones. And are you putting one on yourself?
Oh, yes.
Yep. Okay, cool. So they're on. Okay, that's done. So in the meantime, Roxy's gone up to sit in your gunnery station until you're ready to replace her. You've got a third gunning station free, which I think Victor is going to be taking over for the minute. And you've got Sam in the engineering bay. Okay. So you take off. Piloting roll, please.
And we're piloting out fast and pushing for jump. Yeah! Smoke on those contras. Boom! Yeah.
That's good.
Jacob ain't playing now. He's stepping on her. 4G, baby, all the way down. Pedal to the pedal.
Yep.
3.3
And that's a
now.
point. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. The ship takes off in a very stylish arc. You go up through the atmosphere into space. Stav, you're not picking up any activity apart from that damn repeated message.
Really low population, low effort, low expectation world. I'm glad to leave.
Yeah. And it's
There's
like
nothing here.
no.
It's a fraud. It's a damn concentration camp with fake props. Yeah.
Possibly. Well, not
Awesome.
too fake, but it's fake.
So I'm punching it to jump point of some sort,
Yep,
and I
so
think we want to
4G.
jump in the direction we're supposed to go.
Okay.
I'm punching it, and
210
I am
minutes.
for maneuver evading, whatever it takes.
Yep.
And we are in combat ready
Can I
programs.
Can I get a roll from the 3 gunners, please? So 2 from Dale, 2 from Brian. Sorry, first one yours. With your
My one
second one.
is
Yeah.
an 8,
Oh,
and I think
Good
Roxy
enough.
would have no
Yeah.
plus on it.
correct.
She's
She's
a
on a 0.
And she's still getting 8. Nuts.
Good them.
And then Vark,
And
too. Vark's a
No,
plus one.
Victor. Vark is
She's a
pretty
good study.
Oh, no,
She
Victor's
is.
not in there. He's hurt.
Yeah.
Victor.
Victor.
Yeah.
Vark's not in there. Victor's roll.
All right. Gunnery. Yeah, I don't think anybody's chasing us.
Nice.
Yeah,
Victor's
you
got to be a
guys
bit
are
more
also
stylish.
Chill out.
Throughout the entire trip, you 3 are watching, and you're not picking up one single target.
Yeah. I
So-
think
That makes
glad
a-
we left those guys there.
That
Especially
makes a
'cause
nice
it looks like
change.
nobody's
Yes,
gonna chase
it
us.
does, doesn't it? A nice change just to leave the
Nobody's coming
system without somebody firing your ass off. Rightio, Sam, Victor, if you want to roll for Sam, please. One with a level of 1 on top. She's just checking out the engines to make sure they're ready to go. So when you're ready, Victor.
I like
Victor,
this
Jeremy.
much better.
Well, when you have a
What am I
plan,
rolling? What's that? What am I
2d6
rolling?
plus 1 for Sam.
Sam's
Oh.
so quiet and nice again.
12.
She reports the engines are all A-OK and ready to roll.
Alrighty.
So when you're ready, we just need the 2. So 2d6 roll
Where are we
from.
going to?
Sorry.
What's the next destination?
of
You gotta
course, of
make the
course.
map big. We gotta look at the map.
So
And we need
you have gone to that was Volth 7 where you went to. Okay. So Jeremy, if you want to put that as your line. What they are looking for is to get you over to Tonines.
Oh, over here.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we've got to go back to the station, no?
Yep.
Ooh.
Muzimari.
3, 4. We can't make a jump 4. The only choice we have is to go to Merc Station,
Hmm.
and then we can make a jump 3. So we're gonna. That has a gas giant, or no? It doesn't have a gas giant.
No. But I believe
Shit.
it is a
What's our max jump?
3.
3.
Hang on,
So
I'm
it's
just-
a long,
make
it's a
it,
longer, it's a longer trip. Oh, we can't go back to Nifchilia and
Far
Ulon.
out, you don't want to go to
Sahano
next
has a
Shala? Oh yeah, that's where
Oh,
the
the
Indians are.
Gillians. Oh yeah, that would be much fun.
Yeah, there would be
That's
tons
true.
of fun for me.
Yeah. Sahano has a gas giant, and it's within a jump 3 of Tanians, and within a jump 3 of us.
Yeah, but we know why Victor wants to go back to Sahana.
We can't make Sahana. That's 4 parsecs. Oh, you just think
No,
that
1, 2, 3.
Gillians are there.
Wait.
We could go down to Yucks.
Uh, Oh, hey,
I think
that's a bonus. But
Aliens
saying
are
that's,
there.
Okay, so the
that's
information
3.
you've got
Oh,
on.
we're at. Oh, I thought we were at USAC, not
You are.
Vol.
One at a
Okay.
time. One at a time, please.
Oh, 3. Yes, you could go to Sahano, or you could go to
Yeah.
Muzimari.
Yeah. Or to Muzimari.
So the stats on both planets. Muzimari, it's an E-star port, size 6, 5 atmosphere, 8 water level.
Oh,
3 population, law level 2, tech level 7.
Oh my God, there's nobody there.
Yep, Sahano, that being a second, I've just got to find it. Where the hell are you, Sahano? Oh, that's in the next one over. Sorry.
well, we're not going back to Yuck Sacks. No, we're not going back to that. We just blew our way out of there. We're not going back there.
Sahano, you haven't been to.
No.
Yeah,
Yucks
but
aren't-
you know why he wants to go to Sahano? He remembers that world.
Oh yeah.
That's like some.
I don't think we got.
there.
I don't think we got any choice. We've got to go to Muzimari, don't we? Unless we end up taking
Uh,
months to get to Tanines.
Yeah, I don't
Sure.
remember. Sav picks a book from the bookshelf, a nice thin tome about planets where we don't have a criminal record yet.
Does Muzimari Station have a
There's
a belt?
It doesn't have a belt.
I tell you what it will have. It'll have an Oort cloud. Why don't we jump into the Oort cloud, refuel there?
You can refuel in Oort clouds.
Yeah,
takes a while.
There's ice. There's ice.
Yeah, but it's so far out from anywhere, and you're probably weeks trying to get back to an inner planet.
We don't want to go to the inner planet. We've refuel there and
Oh.
then jump to Tanines.
That's true.
We
Yeah,
can
they call
avoid
it
that.
Oort cloud, but the density of ice asteroids in an Oort cloud is actually very, very far apart from each other.
Well, that is true. Not as good as a belt. Does it have a belt?
Muzimari does not have a
Well,
belt.
the bottom line is it's only a jump to the Oort cloud. So if we fail in the Oort cloud, we can jump 1 in system. So I think Dale, you might be onto something. So I'm going to do a navigation roll to see if we can find if I can try to aim. I do have
Hang on.
navigation.
Yep, hang on. What you're going to do
Depends.
is you're going to do a 1d6 plus your navigation skill. I'll do the other d6 and I'll know how close you get. That way.
Why are we not
Okay.
going to Sahano?
It's
Because I
Because we can't reach
don't
it.
think we've ever. I thought we were
We
at
cannot
USAC.
reach
No, no,
Sahano.
no.
We're at Vault here.
It's
Yeah.
at
You're-
4.
Oh,
It's
okay.
at jump 4.
All right.
So we're going to
All
try
right,
for the
I'll
ice
fix
cloud. We're going to
Yep.
try for the ice cloud, the Oort cloud. I'm going to roll the nav 1d plus 2 is my navigation skill. And I rolled an 8 with 1 dice, dude. What? He's rolling another die on top of that.
So you're feeling
That's
what about the
feeling
That's
feeling
0.1,
confident.
dude. Huh?
You're feeling fairly confident.
that there are no difficulties or anything like that.
I don't know what your other die roll is, but it's a success all on its own. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
So if it's a 2 or more, it was a difficult.
Hold on, Jerry. How do you know that there's no negatives?
I don't. You're right. I'm just saying I can't roll any better, dudes. That's the best I can
Yeah.
roll on 1 die. I can't do any better than that.
She cannot
That's
take any
beautiful.
more, Captain.
Yeah, that's why. That's why he's done it that way. So it's like we're relatively sure you've
We've
done.
drawn all these goofy
But-
lines, man.
Yeah, there's always a but.
I can't
But
roll
you
any
don't know
better
what
than that.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know what he's rolled. He could have just rolled a 1 and it's like a
We are
minus.
going to make a jump
Three.
shoot to the port cloud. We are
Okay.
going to try to do some de-ice refueling.
Okay.
In the meantime, we're going to try to get these guys healthy, and then if we can refuel at the Orc Cloud, we'll be far enough away from anything where we won't contact anything.
Yep.
Then we can make the jump 3 to
Tonines.
well, this place we got to go to here.
Yep, Tonines. Okay. I need
Tonines,
2 rolls, Victor. 1 for the engineering, please, so you don't blow up.
Alrighty.
And then we need the straight jump
And
roll.
remember, it's low numbers you need.
Low numbers are good here.
Engine. There we go.
In reverse to
Rolling for
CPS.
engines.
Yep. Nice.
Engine
Nice.
And
5.
the jump, please.
All right, we're good, Victor. I'm going to engage her right now. Nice.
Yep. Perfect.
We are in jump space.
Okay. And with that, folks, I won't do any more of the game. I'll just stop